All right, ladies and gentlemen, streaming on Saturday afternoon here because why else not, you know, right? It's cold. There's no yard to mow. Actually, I don't want to clean up my yard. I want it to look messy and a complete disaster. If you were to see my backyard right now, you'd be like, whoa, what's going on there? I want it to be trashy. I want them to bring down my property value, okay? I mean that. Like, the taxes are getting crazy. Anyway, actually, we're going to have a good stream. A good Saturday afternoon stream. Want to visit a casino classic. It's actually pre-casino. It's back in the PPP Drunken Surfer days. Grace Thorp is reacting to Ruby good. So I'm going to react to Grace Thorp reacting to Ruby to get the meta level reaction here. And then we'll see what else happens. All right. Well, it's good to see you there in the chat. If you come on in, press that like button. Likes are free, man. It makes me feel great, you know? I heard I have a nice smile. I don't know if that's true. Believe it or not, the real reason why I hide the eyes, because if you stare into them long enough, they start doing something to you, okay? I've heard that. All right. Talking about lies here, huh? I got jokes. All right, let's go to get started. We're going to revisit an old classic here. Let me put it on the screen. Well, let me capture it for us here. Kind of running a little bit late here, you know, like not late, but I feel like there's no gas left in the tank. That's not good. The drinking before the stream maybe is what was the issue. I don't know. Or maybe it was the Delta 8. Anyway, here we go. This is an all-time classic. You guys probably remember this. Some of you guys may not.
Well, okay, man, if they've ruined it for you, they ruined it for you. Like, it's been like this for a long time. A long time, and it's going to keep being like that no matter how much you bitch and moan and complain. You aren't changing anything. It's so fucking annoying. It's one of the most annoying grifts there fucking is. And all they...
and already, I'm trying to remember what PPP was talking about here. I'm thinking it's about Nick Fuentes. I'm guessing there. Wait, this is great. I'm just going to let it play.
Care about is their movies and their video games and shit like that.
Oh, that's
and
stuff.
I get it. But a lot of these...
it's not Nick Fuentes. He's talking about, like, I guess, Friday Night Tights people complaining about the video games all the time, you know? Video games and movies and how they suck. Yeah, they do suck. They do suck anymore. Yeah, what else is there to say?
These video games were always paused.
Sports ball 7 days a week.
That's right, buddy. So do you.
It's just a different avenue of bread and circuses.
I don't know, buddy.
So do I, buddy.
You do gamble.
You're wrong, buddy. I operate at 100% mathematical efficiency, even when I gamble, buddy.
Okay, yeah. Mathematical efficiency with the gambling. How Drunken Surfer, how's that working out, man? I mean that not as a hater, but as a brother. You got the mathematical efficiency and you're gambling. Where's the winning? Where's the money?
You do.
When I gamble, buddy, it's at 100% mathematical efficiency.
But it's interesting how we have to keep bringing it up over and over again because you can't let it go because you were felted on the point previously, so you feel the need to bring it up again and again and again
buddy, it's just a
and
joke.
derail the show.
buddy, it's just a joke. You don't need to take it so seriously, buddy. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings.
I don't know, dude. Like,
buddy, it's not a big deal. It's all right. If
it's
you
just,
gamble
it's just,
6 or
it's,
7 days
buddy. It's not hurting
buddy.
my feelings. Like, I know
Well,
it's what
so
you're
upset
saying
about it.
because you're derailing a show constantly, and I'm trying to do a show for people. They're trying to get through this shit.
See, PPP was always focused on the show. Drunken Surfer was just weighing him down and distracting. 98% of gamblers quit before the big win. That's right. By the way, this stream is sponsored by MyBookie.com. No, I'm joking. I mean, don't be surprised. I mean, if I could take a gambling sponsor, 100% I would shield that shit. I mean, you do you with your own money. All right? I ain't your daddy.
What do you think? Chat, do you think press 1 if it's derailing the show, or press 2 if it's adding content? You tell us,
I don't know what to tell you, man. You're just sitting there screaming into a phone at a speaker for like an hour straight.
Oh, and what do you know, buddy? It's all twos.
Wait. What about PPP? What does he do? He talks into a phone for hours straight. I mean, look at this quality. I love this quality, by the way. I should put some grease on my camera.
Know about that? It seems to be a split decision, buddy.
What do you know, buddy?
What do you know?
Don't know.
Are you finished?
You, buddy? Yeah, I'm finished.
Are you
It's not
finished?
a big deal, buddy. I'm over it.
Steak sponsorship? Yeah, 100%, dude.
Are you over it, buddy?
I don't know what to say, man. Like,
I mean, how else are we gonna get the Boyd trailer house? I'm not joking about that. If I had the money and the resources, we would put together a trailer content, or I guess just call it a content trailer.
it's just
I love you, buddy. I love you, buddy. It's all right that you gamble 6-7 days a week on the breads and circuses. I love you nonetheless.
I don't know, dude. Like, you just want to like press about like gambling when you gamble yourself. Like,
buddy, I'm f***ing with you. Like, don't take it so serious.
Well, you do try and like seriously argue to me about sports all the time. Like, it's just embarrassing.
Why so serious?
Don't get distracted by the bread and circus, right? And then Surfer will spin streams playing, I think, Croc of all games. Croc? Okay.
Serious,
It's
buddy.
just embarrassing, dude.
I love you, buddy. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm kind of done with this segment. I really don't give a shit about Andy and his fucking coping. I don't give a fuck. I've been here for fucking 4 or 5 hours, listening to the ramblings of a drunk, you know, and, you know...
Who's the drunk, buddy? Is it me or you?
It is you. You're drunk.
Sure, buddy?
You're drunk.
Am I the drunk, buddy?
Yeah, you're the drunk. And it's irritating, man. And I do 4 or 5 hours of this shit constantly, and I just let you give your fucking bullshit and spew it and run your dick liquor. But I honestly get tired of it sometimes, and I push back on it.
Okay, buddy. Well, I won't run.
This is it, man. Here's the divide is coming. Now, on the surface, Kino Casino might seem like it's a well-oiled machine. But I'll tell you this, Andy Worski and PPP have these moments too.
My fucking quote-unquote dick liquor, you know? Next time I'll just stay out of the video. How about that, buddy? You think you can make the same level of content without Surfer, buddy?
I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Like,
I'll just stay out of it.
All right. If we were to compare PPP and Drunken Surfer to that of the Thorps in this dynamic, in this struggle session, who's Ben, who's Grace? My argument is this. PPP is Grace, thinking that she could do better without the dead weight. And she thinks, well, the dead weight would be Drunken Surfer. So Drunken Surfer would be Ben. But then you could argue, be like, actually, no, PPP is the one who's in control of the household. If you knew what was happening behind the scenes. It was Drunken Surfer who had to clean the toilet after PPP used it, after they had to blow out crap. And that's true. I ain't making that up. So if PPP could just sit around and do nothing, and he's the one who's control of the house, you could say, domestically speaking, PPP would be Ben.
That's it. What do you think,
You do
chat?
what you want to do, man.
One, if you want me to stay out of it, you know. Two, if Surfer makes the content. You know, if Surfer brings the content.
I don't know, dude. Like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
The problem with that comparison is PPP actually has confidence in himself. I don't think Grace does. You know, that was one giant dump too. Yeah. It not giant in like a healthy sized turd. We're talking about like because PPP probably does not have good bowel movements. Okay, not to get very gross here, but being morbidly obese like that, he's not pushing healthy turds. Okay, he's not pushing strong deuces. It is just going to be a dump of diarrhea butt juice with like it's just a mess. Back blast, dude. Very thick back blast. And just gross. Open a can of chili and just throw it on the wall. And there you have it. That's a PPP poop.
0.5 says someone. No, I'll just off, buddy. If
Well,
you're
you
gonna be
take very seriously. Well, I don't know, dude. You can say all the bullshit you want, but when I push back a little bit, then it gets serious, and you're like, I'm going to quit the show.
No, I didn't say that. Like, I actually said, why so serious? And I said, you don't need to take it
so
I just don't
serious.
understand why you have to keep derailing a show endlessly that I'm trying to get through. I'll cut you off if I want. And what will you do?
If you're not going to show me the respect, I'm not going to
We wish Grace would talk to Ben like this. I cut you off. Whatever happened to Surfer? I don't know. I think he got a real job and is doing real stuff, which is good.
Show you the respect. And the reality is, Ashton, without me, your show would suck.
Dude, you're delusional. That's just delusional, Surfer.
I am what fucking makes your show,
okay, buddy. Like, that's an ego talking. That's an ego talking right there.
But it won't
That's
be the same
ego
without
talking
me.
right there, buddy.
And you know, not only that, but I take care of you in this household. I am the man. And you're going to show me this level of disrespect on fucking camera?
Buddy, don't be a hero. Buddy, don't be a
don't be a hero, buddy.
Don't be a fucking
hero, buddy.
Are you being serious? What?
Okay. Okay. So, which one's Ben right now? You know? I've been totally Thorpe brained by watching the Thorpes way too much. Who here in this dynamic is Ben Thorpe? Who's Grace Thorpe? Who's about to get beaten down like they're Courtney Thorpe? You know, okay? Oh, this is that look. Are you being serious, buddy? Oh man, that's good.
Don't be a
fucking hero, buddy.
I gotta.
Are you
have a
being
burst
serious?
of the banjo.
What do you think's gonna happen?
What, are you gonna try to fight me?
What are you doing?
When I take care of you?
What are you talking about, buddy?
I'm
like,
not
what world are you living in?
I already said I love you, brother. And you're gonna try to press me?
You're drunk. I'm sober. Calm down.
Do you want to know how much longer I'm gonna take care of you and be your father?
Are you
okay?
Not for very long after this. I think this was the last day, right? Yeah, that look. Honestly, like, if PPP looked at you that way, like, you know, he's going to try to barge at you, right? He's going to try to, like, lunge at you. I mean, he's not going to be very fast.
Direct you in life and pay
Surfer,
for you
are
to
you
live
okay?
and cook for you and clean up after you when you
You're
shit
drunk.
on the toilet every day.
Dude, you're
when
drunk.
You shit on the fucking toilet.
He shits
seat,
on
I
the
have to
toilet,
clean it
not
up
in the
after
toilet.
you, 'cause you
He
don't-
shits on the toilet. You heard that right? The vernacular there. On the toilet. He might even, he doesn't, wait, is he saying he doesn't even lift up the toilet seat? He just shits on it? That's pretty. Yeah.
You
Don't know
clean
how
up
to
my
take care
shit
of
like
yourself?
a bitch?
Okay, buddy. Well, you can move out then. That's fine.
Okay, buddy, you're a
That's
tough
enough
man.
of that.
What the f*** are you doing? You can't even shut off a stream, you fucking drunk.
Oh, I'm drunk, buddy.
So here we have RJ calling the police.
I just need him gone. He's just threatening me again. You know, he said he's moving out in the morning. You know, but he's just threatened me again. You know, I just
Okay,
need
dude.
him gone.
How did he assault you?
No.
He just came up to me. He just
Like,
came up
what
to
are
me.
you talking about,
And he,
dude?
and
You're
he said-
wasting everyone's
he
time.
said he was gonna f me up. He came up to me right in my face.
Dude, like,
and
what
said,
are you
"What do
talking
wanna
about?
do?
You're having a
What do you
meltdown.
want to do?"
So he threatened you, but did he assault you?
No, he didn't actually hit me because I've walked out and called the police because I need him gone. I
What a
don't want it to get
crybaby
to
you
that
are.
point.
You know everybody's gonna see this and think you're a loser.
Yes. I let him sleep on my couch.
I'm on the lease for the apartment.
No, you're
Call
not.
the landlord. I'm leaving in the morning, dude. Like,
What's your name?
what is your problem?
My name's Robert Finley.
You're such a little bitch. Like, for real, dude. This is sad.
You're too
This is the big bad surfer
I'm in 2B.
calling the police. For
Buddy,
not
I don't
an
want to have a
assault.
problem with you. I want you out
Buddy,
of my
I'm
f***ing
leaving
house.
in like a few hours. I'm calling my
Buddy, you
brother. I
just
would already
threatened
be
me?
out. I didn't threaten you. You were being a dick.
Buddy,
and
you
now
just
you're calling
walked
the
up into my
police.
face
What a
and
crybaby.
said you're a little
You know,
bitch.
this is
What are you
Surfer's
gonna
big
do?
bad reputation. This is crazy.
His name's Ashton Parks. Ashton Joel
I've done
Parks.
nothing wrong, so good luck. My name is on the lease.
I don't
like,
care. I just want you gone so you
You're
don't
such a
threaten me again.
crybaby.
That's it.
This is crazy. Like, are you really gonna send officers here to waste their time? I'm leaving
I
in the
don't want to
morning.
waste the officer's time. It's just you
Dude.
just threatened me, Ashton.
Dude, I didn't threaten you. You're
You
crazy.
Did. You
You're
stood
acting
in my
crazy.
face and threatened me with violence.
Dude, you're acting crazy. Like,
It's
the
not
police are
alright.
gonna come here. It's gonna be a waste of their time. They're gonna say, "Sleep it off, boys. He's leaving in the morning," and that's gonna be the resolution.
Buddy, I'm
You
just.
can't
You
act.
get
like-
kicked out.
trying to eat something and go to bed.
Dude.
Classic moment here.
You're
just got in my
wasting
face and
everybody's
threatened me.
time. I'm leaving in the morning. Like,
Yes.
Robert.
Yes.
Okay. You have a bedroom there?
I do.
Yeah. Go in the bedroom and close the door.
I can't lock the door.
I didn't say that. I said go in the bedroom and close the door.
So, yeah, do I think it's kind of bitch made that he called the cops like this? Yeah. Yeah, of course. I mean, like, what? He's the one who called the police. Like the scared, battered wife.
I'll talk with officers tomorrow when they're available. You guys can stay away from each other.
Damn. Look at that environment, man.
Well, as soon as I get in the house, I'm scared he's gonna threaten me again.
I'm not gonna do anything, dude. Like, get
Look at all
real.
that clutter. But it's two dudes living together, so you know it's gonna be a mess. I guess they had been fighting.
I can't believe he actually did it. Notice I'm still in the apartment and he is not. Surfer, are you here? You here, buddy? You called the cops. Are you here? Oh no, you're not. Oh no, you're not, buddy. You're not here. You're not here, buddy, because the police thought you were fucking nutbar. Nutball.
Well, yeah. I mean, Alex Jill Jones, you put it in perspective. I mean, and also, let's remember this. Drunken Surfer is like really tiny compared to PPP. I mean, if they fought, PPP would win. If I were to fight PPP, who would win? I would like to do a sumo wrestling match with PPP. I think we could do that. That would be cool, right? I say we do that on the beach. We'll call it like Landwell Wrestling. And the theme song would be done with a tuba. And after it's recorded, of course, we're going to throw in some special effects. Every time someone drops, there's like some sort of massive earthquake and a tsunami hitting Japan or something like that.
That's the reality of it, dude. I cannot believe my best friend in the whole world.
By the way, I have, and you build it, they will come. And if no one shows up, guess what? There's local meth heads in the in the trailer park, which would make for great IRL just content right there. So I have dreams. I want to bring the trailer park boy experience to IRL streaming. No fancy streamer houses. Don't need that. Just a trailer.
A man I've been through thick and thin with decided, because he's a pussy, that he would call the police like a snitch, when this man will tell you the police are that he'll tell you the police are for wearing masks. Both officers came in with masks. This man had to have a female cop wearing a mask save his life because it was threatened. How was it threatened?
You're like 5 times his size. You can eat him. I mean, you would consume his corpse after you're done beating him up. He's a monster. I think Batman had a villain. He looks like the Penguin, right? He's like the Penguin. Yeah, kind of like that.
I'm just gonna give you guys the full disclosure on this. This will be
No. He's not the Penguin. He's what's that fat clown from Spawn? That's what he is. I don't know his name.
Stream from this apartment. It will be. What you saw last night is the final stream with Surfer and me. Am I going to say bad things about Surfer? Not really. Other than what he did with calling the police and snitching was unacceptable. He will regret that. That's just...
And honestly, he did regret that. I mean, I would think anyway. Because where is he and where's PPP? Who is the talent and who is not? I mean, there's people who are... Look, man, there's people who really, I think, are still in delusional land about this whole thing. And they hate what I'm going to say. But there's some people in my audience, my little audience here tonight, or today, who really hate the Kino Casino. But the Kino Casino is very successful. And it's doing very well. And it's not with Drunken Surfer. It's with PPP. And with someone that PPP had bad words for. Andy Worski. PPP was not a big fan of Andy Worski. In fact, PPP used to go at Andy Worski for having that abortion. Anyway.
Just the facts. He will regret having done that because I don't know about you guys, but that's a pretty low thing to do. I told him I was going to leave anyway because I don't want to fight him. I've fought him before. I've whipped his ass 3 different times. He doesn't want any. And if he wants to actually come and throw hands with me, he can anytime, any place, anywhere. He will not because he knows what the outcome will be. How did this happen? We do the show. There's a bit of a testy ending.
Ego.
Right? He goes to bed crying, literally crying, tears
Worski had an abortion? Well, technically, he didn't. But he convinced his girlfriend to get it. Because he knew he wasn't going to be a good dad. And you know what? I hate to say this, he was probably right, but I also am not cool with abortion. I mean, these ladies are gonna do with what they want. I mean, you're not gonna really stop them, right? But I think there were other ways they could have gone about that. But either way, we'll move on.
Streaming down his face, drunk as a skunk at 2 a.m. I start packing my shit because at this point I'm like, honestly, the guy is not, he's not who he once was. That's all I'll say. He's not who he once was, and that's a shame. And it's very sad. It's very sad.
No, buddy, it was you that had changed, PPP. It's you. And that is true. PPP of this time period, of this timeline, dude, it seems like a totally different person. PPP used to be against the grift, and now he's totally for the grift. Now, being jobless and being homeless for a while will do that to you. You will play the game.
I don't want to say too much bad about the man. I love Surfer. You know? I spent years of my life with this guy. He was my brother. My brother. But he wakes up at 5 a.m. as I'm packing. He puts on music that he knows I don't like. I sit down at the computer and I put my headphones on and listen to something else. He tells me that I have to take the headphones off and listen to what he wants me to listen to.
Dude, it sounds like he's describing a relationship, right? These are arguments you get into with your girlfriend. You need to listen to me. You're not listening to me. Take off the headphones. Things like that. He loves Surfer? Yeah, gay. Gay. He's gay. Proof that he's a homosexual right there.
And I said, Surfer, buddy, you're not my daddy. You can't order me around like that.
Wait, so are there times that you do call him daddy? Like in the bedroom? Huh?
And at that point, he escalated it. I stood up, I got in his face. You know? He's like, well, if you don't...
Wait. You think Surfer was the bottom? I would think PPP was the bottom. Because, like, I don't think PPP would have the energy. Would have the power to even be the top. A power bottom? That requires effort, too. If anything, Surfer might be a power bottom. Because a power bottom is still the person who's receiving the dick. But they're the ones who are fucking you. Do we need to... No, what? We're not going to do that. We're not going to read the definitions of... Anyway, moving on.
Don't take your headphones off, I'm going to beat your ass. Okay. Stood up. Looked him in the eyes. What are you going to do? The most shameful thing. Takes his phone, calls the cops. The same police that will persecute him for COVID, that will force him to be vaccinated, he called on his best friend in the world. It is what it is.
Friendship destroyed by YouTube. Huh? That's what I'm hearing here. And the Thorps are an example of a family destroyed by YouTube. And I am an example of a man who's been destroyed by YouTube. I'm joking.
It is what it is, guys. But here's the thing. Should I keep it behind closed doors? Yeah, I should. But you have a right to know why the show is not going to be continuing.
And I like this too. This is back in a time when a show was really just a camera and a freaking kitchen. You know, there's no aesthetics. There's no care about any of that. Ben did. Oh, that's true.
Current format that it is. I wish it could. But it can't. It's rare I'm ever at a loss for words. But I never, ever, ever thought I would see the day where Surfer, such a rebel, such a badass, such a man, calls out to a female police officer for help because he's scared.
It makes it seem like Surfer specifically asked for a female police officer. Please bring a woman.
And he's not here. I will still make videos for you guys. The show existed before Surfer.
Must go on.
It existed during our friendship, which someday I hope we will be friends again. But right now, the tension is too sharp between us. I believe that watching sports is not sinful. He told me that watching sports is a sin.
And you know Surfer won't shut up about it. It's a sin to watch sports. Boy, and he gambles. It's a sin to gamble. And I'm sure he looks at porn. If not, then he's lying to us. Okay. You're telling me Surfer has the willpower to not even look? Not even for a little bit? Come on now.
I will not tell people lies about the Bible. At least not knowingly. I will try my best to adhere to that standard. We've clashed on this in the past. It came through during the stream. It has nothing to do with the gambling. It has everything to do with his belief that sports ball is a sin because it's bred in circuses. I believe that there are...
So every bred in circus is a sin. Okay. Well, then Drunken Surfer can't play video games. That's like an ultimate distraction right there. Better waste away playing whatever game, right? And I like playing video games. They're fun. Or drink. Yeah, can't drink either. I think, especially when it comes to like morality, especially when it comes to religion, and people could take a step away and be like, maybe like I don't have a problem judging others if they are in the business of judging others' religions. I'm just like, why are you doing that? That doesn't make any sense. Like, especially like Christian, like, oh, I'm more Christian than you. It's like, okay, all right, guy. I think you're showboating. I think you're really just full of crap. Anyway.
There are many bred in circuses that he participates in, that he would admit he participates in, and it's hypocritical. That's my view. At this point, every time I have a disagreement with this man, he believes that he is the voice of God, and he threatens to evict me, which he has no legal right to do, considering I'm on the lease. I'm leaving anyway. because it's not worth it. If we're going to be in conflict and clashing like this, it's not worth it.
Not worth it.
It's not worth it. And look, it wasn't for me that he brought this up. It's he kept bringing it up and he wouldn't move on from it. And it is what it is. It is what it is. He does drink all the time. You know, look, I have drinks too. I'm not perfect, but I'm never going to sit up here.
So if I'm hearing this right, they broke up because of this argument that had to do with like who is the better Christian, pretty much. Like Drunken Surfer constantly bringing up, hey, don't watch sports, don't do this, do that, because it's bread and circuses. Yet he's engages in bread and circuses, so to speak, as well, right? Yeah. So, but as we'll later learn, PPP has very open on certain things, become more open on certain things that he said he was not going to be, especially the hardcore grifting. So, did they really break up over YouTube? Or was it God? Two brothers. I mean, not literal brothers, but brothers in Christ and brothers in the sense that they were best friends for a while. Got broken up over, I guess, an argument over bread and circuses. You drink a lot too? Yeah, of course, Maximilian. Surfer got sick of PPP shit, literally? Yeah. I mean, how many times would you clean after PPP took a dump? How many times? Not even once, right? Right. By the way, if you're liking the stream, a like button does help. Or pressing the like button helps out a lot.
Up here and tell you guys, I am your role model. I am not your role model. Okay? I am a deeply flawed man. Just a man.
Just a
with
man.
With an opinion
with
on
a
the
plan.
internet. Okay? Don't look to me as your God. If I say something that you like and you agree with,
I am your God now.
Good. If I say something you dislike, you disagree with, that's fine also. But don't look to me as your hero, your idol, your God. All I've ever tried to do with this channel is to make people have fun, to have a good time. I do talk about moral values.
All right, this is pretty good. I'm going to let it play. I have to take a piss again. Dude, whatever I did last night really messed me up. So I don't remember what I did. Did I do it on stream? Anyway. When we come back, we'll probably shift gears and watch Grace Thorp reacting to Ruby in a way that makes it a little bit more interesting, and we'll have fun with that.
Values and things like that, but I try and keep the preachiness to a minimum on my channel because I think people have heard enough of the preachiness, and some people just want to have fun. Me and Surfer have a fundamental difference in philosophy. I believe the streams are about you having fun. He believes that we are spreading the word of God. In a certain sense, we are spreading the word of God. But I honestly, my first priority is fun. And through having fun and having a good time, maybe you'll learn something that helps you in life. That's what I believe. What's interesting, and this is all I'll say, is I tend to, in my honest opinion, present the more serious perspective to the stream, and he presents more of the fun to the stream. I don't think he sees it that way, but I think that's in actual fact what it is. But so it's weird because our philosophies are so different, but we do cross purposes, you know? It's just a real shame. I would have preferred, honestly, if he would have just squared up like a man. I understand he'll snitch and he'll take that statement to the police because he's a snitch. He's proven that. He's a snitch, unfortunately, and a coward. It's just a shame it had to come to this. So,
alrighty,
what is
ladies
the
and
future
gentlemen, I have returned. Okay, let's shift gears here a little bit. We can go in different directions. We'll do this for a bit. Yeah, that looks okay. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get this started. This is Grace Thorp reacting to Ruby and Lo doing their thing here. Meta reaction. A reaction within a reaction.
She got Lo to be her maid or something, and Lo's just cleaning there. I just have no, there's no chemistry between them. Sexually or friendship wise or person wise. I don't get it. This is just, they make a cute couple? Not really. Not really. It's like, I mean, Ruby keeps having people over for collabs who don't want to be on camera and aren't content. And then Ruby gets more and more self-conscious because the viewership is really bad because it's not interesting. I don't understand it. It's incomprehensible to me. These two together, I don't know. What is the content? What is interesting?
Oh, well, she's only really doing this because you did your IRL meetup. I mean, that's the reason there, right? I mean, you might think what you want about Ruby or Grace, but that's the reality of the situation. Ruby's copying Grace.
What am I I don't even know what I'm supposed to believe is the concept here. These are two Christian women who are meeting up to discuss the Bible together?
No. They're friends or friendly. Yeah, Ruby's obsessed with Grace. Yeah, Ruby wants to be Grace because Ruby still loves Ben. I think Ruby really, I might be wrong here, but I think Ruby still has a thing for Ben.
Is that what I'm supposed to believe? Is that what the viewers are supposed to believe?
That like flashed like their phone.
They gifted each other Bibles? Well, that's just dumb. Really? Wow. Okay, well then I guess they are having like a Bible reading party over here. Okay.
Number on the screen.
Having a guest clean your home is really sad. I mean, is that worth it for Lo? If Lo's doing that, is she saying like this is charity? I'm doing charity work for Ruby?
What Lo is saying is that Ruby is a complete mess and a disaster, and no one should live like this. That's what she's saying when she does that. Yeah, when your friends, when your company comes over and they clean your house and try to encourage you to clean your house, that's not a good thing.
I just don't even really understand it.
Oh, guys.
Maybe we'll get cinnamon out in the ball for
Lo's giving grunge Zendaya as usual. That's amazing.
And rumor has it that Ruby's completely racist. I don't know if that's true or not. It's just what I heard. Like, we're talking, there may or may not be a meme out there of Ruby SpaceX dressed in an SS uniform. I don't know. Watch. I mean, something may come of that. I don't know. We'll find out.
Thanks.
Dad says, I'm honestly surprised that Lo's presence hasn't boosted their viewership, but that's maybe because I'm a gooner. Well, there's two reasons. First of all, Ruby has, wait, I want to see what Lo says she's been cleaning. Because Ruby has mass banned most people from her chat room, so there's no real point in
Ruby
watching,
loves Ben.
channel,
D-Dog loves
Thanks,
Grace.
Ruby.
Disaster.
The second reason
Oh, disaster! Our match made in heaven. They're gonna meet up together in IRL. It would have to be a surprise meetup. They're not gonna do it willingly. We get a particular location, and we just send out invitations. Come here for the ultimate Boit IRL experience. If you could survive a certain amount of days And the Boyd trailer, you get so much money. Okay? And there'll be shenanigans going on. Little pranks and stuff. Turn off the water. Force everyone to have to drink nothing but Mountain Dew and everything. Someone's going to wake up with feces in their room. Someone's going to wake up with, like, complete disaster. Like we could do this. We would have to crowd fund this, okay? I guess it'd be like Shark Tank, but like in a trailer.
Play Baby Mansion coming soon, 2026.
The other reason is because Lo's boring. You can't really get anything out of Lo. I guess I'll give her credit. She's not really trollable. Especially when she herself describes this as a vacation that she paid for and not a collab. So, what's the point? Like, look at the chat. It's get crack for me,
Shake it,
Burgess,
baby.
and Foot Worship Love.
Just ask Armani
It's
how
literally it.
racist
Game of
Ruby
the
is.
I will next time I see Armani. I'll ask. Thank you for the $2, two of them. I'll have 2 cigarettes. We'll do that. We'll finish the pack, and then I'll be good. Stinky Brew's here? How's Stinky Brew doing? Hey, how's it going, Stinky Brew? Didn't even see you there. We're having a good Saturday. If you ever fix me up with one of those Steam keys, you can embarrass me in StarCraft 2. I've never actually played that. I played StarCraft 1. I used to be good. No.
Yeah.
I was more of a Command
What
and
do you
Conquer
expect?
guy.
Cleaned this room yesterday. There's obviously little stuff, whatever.
We're just real bitches out here. We're out on the street just getting done with our pajamas, like no big deal. But
Literally.
It's still surfing visual.
Isn't it? Like the pinks are matching, black and black with a cute little headband. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna grow up Lola and Ruby.
Burgess says, Vixie, do you know who that is? Does a face reveal this evening. I'm
She has
ashamed of
24
myself for knowing
viewers
that.
currently?
I don't know who that is.
Does she? I'm not going to judge. You guys want me to. No, it says she has 144. Is she also streaming on YouTube? I didn't even check the YouTube
Oh,
channel.
that could be something.
Yes?
So I had mentioned her yesterday because she had some guy who was threatening to dox her.
Lo wasn't.
It'd be, honestly, it would be better to watch this on her YouTube channel. Oh, yeah, you can hear the Balastro in the background, huh? Yeah. It's a very fun game. I must be an idiot because I still have not beaten a round. There's a lot of luck in this game, and I don't have a lot of good luck. You know? I try to play this game like it's poker, but that's not how you're supposed to play it, I don't think. You're just... I don't know. I've run into stupid bosses that like really mess you up. The one where it's like no repeating hands, no repeating hand types. I hate that one. That's especially if it's like the last I guess boss blind. It's like great. Well, I maxed everything in the straights. I'll do a straight and then I'm done. I'm not gonna be able to hit the score.
Asked to do it. She asked Ruby if she could do it for her to help her. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. I'm just saying, what is Lo getting out of this? What? There's no way she's like sees herself as like really Ruby's friend. Like no way. She's way younger. She's way better looking. She obviously sees Ruby as a charity case. Does Ruby understand that? Because it seems to me like Ruby's like, oh my god, bitch, we're best friends. And Lo's attitude is like, you're a sad old lady.
Chat has a
who I'm
bunch of
helping
alts in
clean
it.
Her dilapidated old apartment.
Probably.
Nice.
I don't know. What, my
Helping to
chat?
clean that up, and I'm like propping up her ego a little bit. That's what it seems like to me. She's virtue signaling? Yeah, but that's like Lo's crazy if that's true, because you're virtue signaling to 47 people.
Huh.
Nobody cares that you cleaned a crazy old lady's house. I don't understand it. Is she doing
That's not true.
Baby.
Chat very quiet today without Armani fighting PPL.
Well, it's good to have that energy, but it's only a Saturday afternoon. You know? I'm feeling kind of hungover-ish from I mean, I did have a number of drinks and shots before even streaming. I had like 3 tall beers at this Mexican place and like 2 shots. I was toasty before I started. Well, yeah, you could say Grace is full of hatred, jealousy, and resentment, but you could also say that Ruby seems to really want to follow what Grace does.
Doing this out of the goodness of her heart? You really expect me to believe that?
Briefly, but yeah, she's had this person threatening.
I mean, Lo shamed Ruby for making an N tower in a chat room. That's not friendship. If you're not okay with N-word jokes with your half-black friend, you're not friends. Like, I'm...
Is that the bar for friendship there? If your black friend isn't cool with you making racist jokes, you're not really friends. I don't know. If she's an annoying Karen that's like all about like PC optics, she can still be a friend. It just not be a very fun one. But what does Grace know about friendship? How many friends does she have? Yeah, Grace doesn't have any friends, right, Sunshine? That's right. Got 18 cans? Well, it's supposed to be no booze or anything for me tonight. Today's supposed to be just water and coffee. That's how it's going to be. And some cigarettes. We got money for cigarettes there.
Sorry. If she's like, if you have a black friend or a half black friend or a quarter black friend and they're like correcting you on your use of the N-word, you're not friends. I don't know what to say. You're not friends. Like, that's just not friendship. That's like they have power over you. That's not friendship.
To release her real face because she does only an avatar. So she's gonna like reveal it herself, I guess, to like, you know, take her power back.
Oh, really? No, I'm excited to see. I don't know who she is, but I love face reveals.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guys, I should have never showed my face on YouTube. That's a fact.
Right? We can all go back, but it's too late.
No,
With
literally, if I
bones.
could go back,
no.
there would be no face
There would be
reveal.
no-
I
no,
would
you
honestly,
just-
I would be like one of those faceless streamers. But
Okay.
like you obviously can hear my voice. It'd be a game.
Okay, even Lo without makeup. Chat, how does it look? Lo without makeup. Loyal to her father, no one else. Well, yeah. She's all about the daddy pill maxing. What does Grace know about friendship? Ben loves? I know. My thoughts exactly. I don't think she's ever really had a friend. Her closest friend is some midget Mexican dude who has S8'd her twice, apparently.
Why? Have you been doxxed? Nobody cares about you, Lo. Have you been swatted? Has anybody taken any action against you? Like, this is narcissism. Nobody cares that you showed your face on the internet.
Game streamer or
You don't have to protect yourself. There's nothing to protect yourself from.
something like that's.
Lo's pretty friendly and should be hanging with someone her own age. Oh, Dad, you were saying we should invite her out to Mohegan? That would be fun.
That's funny coming from Grace. Because she knows there's people in her audience that have already dug into Lo. And if they haven't already revealed their docs, like, that's coming. You know? You're like... Lo is a good-looking girl. Yeah, I could see it. I would say she has kind features. You know?
I'd go to Mohegan with Lo. It's better than going to fucking Dunkin' Donuts. Does Lo have a Discord? Send me the Discord. Send me her Discord.
Probably.
One of you people has it. Send me your Discord. I'll DM her.
Can't say anything mean in there, though.
Oops. Hold on.
She's doing it.
EAE said, "Is that the bed D-Dog knock Rube's boots in?" She's
Lo isn't hanging with y'all. Honestly, me and Lo have never had beef, so.
said what?
She closed her Discord. Yeah, but she has an account, doesn't she? Oh. Hold on, sorry.
Alright, do I have my keys? I do not.
Oh gosh. All right, guys, we're about to get ready to go. The sun is hitting low today, just right. We love that.
Lo has the IQ of a donut, so maybe girls her age don't want to hang with Lo. And I don't. I mean, there must be. What I'm saying is there must be something to the story that we're not getting, because
I mean, Lo believes that the Earth is flat, right? Which is something we had solved like before we even had calculators. Okay, so like what? Not very smart, but doesn't need to be smart.
Lo is, has all the personality of a wet paper towel, but like she's not really scary.
That's offensive to the wet paper towel.
You could hang out with her. You could go to a bar with her. She's good looking. Like within a girlfriend group, she could play the part of like whatever, being the chill one, the pothead. I don't really see it. I don't really see how like this is someone whose only friend is Ruby.
So there must I do want to get back and like shower though and say get ready, because if we are gonna get on stream, I'm not gonna be looking like this. We gotta stop and get Duncan.
Go on stream, Lo. I'm so sorry it keeps freezing.
Not forget. Yes. And maybe more twisted teas, beers. You already know. Alcohol. We already got that weed pen. Don't need to worry about that so much.
Why does Lo have that? Does she have a piercing? Why does she have a piercing under her eye? That is so ghetto. That is so.
Well, doesn't she also have a nose piercing too? And if she doesn't, why not? She looks like the type. Hey, King, how's it going? Yeah, I don't have a problem with Lo. I don't think she's a bad person. I just think she's not very bright. But you're talking to Gobbledygook. Did Gobbledygook say something? I don't even see Gobbledygook in the chat there, King. Oh, Globy. Oh, you're talking to me. Oh, I'm a Globy. Sorry. I thought you. I got called a Globy. I'm a Globy. You globerist. The evil white man wants you to believe that it's all a round planet. The Earth is flat. Space is fake.
Oh, so ghetto. Why on earth? Lo, you have a nice face. Why the hell do you have... It looks like a mole. It doesn't even look good. That's a gross... It's also super lesy piercing.
Well, maybe...
That's recent,
Wait, hold on. Maybe Lo is super lesy. And so what if she is? King, what do you think? I think she looks nice. I mean, nicer than Grace. I mean, between these two, and if you had to, who would it be? You already know.
Oh, man. She just like downgraded her entire visual by like 3 points. She took herself from a 9 and made herself a 6.
King, are we drinking tonight or what?
Yeah, some of them did. Shit. All right, let's bring some of this.
Oh yeah. We're both gonna take like 2 bags, but let's
Not even a nose ring. You went straight for the piercing right there, like the most ghetto lesbian.
Yeah, a switch hitter's fine. Those are the ones you go to take to the party. Grace? Okay. Yeah. Okay. King just wants to own Ben. That's what that's about. It's not even about Grace. It's about being like, Ben. Guess who broke your daughter, Ben? And that would be King right there. Who's the dusky one? By dusky, you mean African American? Mean that? That'd be Lo.
And shit you could think of.
Grab everything. We'll hold the phone really quick, and then you can have.
She's not even very black. She's more white than she is black. You could tell. Very, very fair, right? And As a white guy, this is going to sound crazy, but it's not crazy at all. And King TL can back me up on this one as a black man. But in the black community, hey, they talk about this. Hey, you're not even really black. Look at you. You got, look at that. There's some white in you, right? There's always a competition about who's darker and who's between the fair skinned, the lighter skinned blacks and the darker one. Dude, it's always a pissing match. Talk later, King.
Best believe I don't want it.
She's not a 9. She's an 8 or a 9. Come on.
Let me grab my phone really quick. And guys, oh my gosh,
Not with
look,
the piercing.
me and Ruby got stuffed animals yesterday. This is a water bear. His name is Mibu. I
Flo
love
is
him very
just
much.
mentally ill and mentally stuck in high school, I think.
She needs to connect with her father's energy. Her dad's dead.
I like
Her
the
dad's dead.
D-Dog
She has a stepdad,
TTS.
though. She said she really loved her dad.
And he's one of the weighted stuffed animals. And hers is a axolotl.
I believe her when she says she's not a lesbian, but like also like the stud, like you could not look more like a stud ghetto lesbian if you tried. I mean, I guess you could wear
The high
hoodie.
yellows get them in though. You mean the high Asians, the stoned Asians? Sure. They don't have to be stoned, but sure, yeah. 50 Shades of Black? Yeah, 50 Shades of Black.
Like apart from that, like the bun, the piercing, the no makeup. That's where you're headed. I'm not sure why. I believe her when she says she's a heterosexual.
That's how you say it? I don't know. But she never gave it a name. Yeah, no, we gotta show him once we get back tonight. And you guys can help us pick a name for hers.
I mean, maybe she wants to have a lesbian relationship with Ruby. Maybe she wants to experiment. I don't know.
Tony Macaroni, I did not clean the whole house. I cleaned 2 rooms.
A lot.
She must hate her mom. I mean, she's not that I know of.
Clean like 70%.
She's pretty close with her mom. She lives with her mom. She lives with her mom and her stepdad. That doesn't mean she doesn't hate her, but
Yeah, I would say like 70% too. It was a lot. But honestly, I would do it again for Ruby. It's literally no problem at all.
She has a savior complex for sure. A week. Trust me. Useless.
Did
you
you find-
should be smarter than that at this age. Oh, I'm gonna change her life. It's like, I didn't realize this was an episode of Hoarders. You're not gonna do anything. This is just a waste of time to clean Ruby's apartment. It's gonna be back the same way.
Any used tampons under the bed. So the truth, honestly, no. Literally, besides broken cigarettes, full cigarettes, like I said, lighters, little hidden gems like her glasses and head accessories and shit. The main things were Red Bulls and what the fuck did I say? Oh yeah, and vapes. Red Bull vapes and broken cigarettes. That's literally what was under the bed.
Speaking of, I can't find my.
She's a daddy's girl in the sense of taking on masculine energy. Yeah, means she never connected with her mom. Yeah, I would say this is a girl who does not have a strong connection with an older female. Yeah, that's definitely true.
My active pack.
To me, I saw this kind of girl. I knew a girl very similar to this in high school named Nikki. She was pretty. She was definitely good looking. She was fit. She was athletic. And she had like a lesbian vibe, but wasn't like a lesbian. She was straight, but like she had this sort of like boyish vibe. And she was really popular, but she was very like, not as cartoonishly as Lo, but she was very like distant from everything. I think it's maybe something that black girls, she was also black.
TMI, but there's definitely a big shit inbound. Anyway, yeah, this is great. I'm having a great time here. You guys enjoying this? I definitely am. Any takers on any of this stuff here? $2 cigarettes, $5 shots, a $10 gay bacon. Gay bacon is the THC stuff. Yeah, 25 for THC soda. Woo! I think we're gonna do well. Blunts under the bed. You got to get the blunts, dude.
Than Lo, but also mixed. Maybe it's something that like mixed girls,
Octoroons.
They do this thing to sort of like protect themselves because I know that black families can have a lot of crazy shit that happens. And it's like the dressing boyish and everything is a way to sort of say like, I'm not doing crazy sexual stuff.
Wait, what? Black families can have a lot of crazy stuff that happens. Oh, you guys ain't black. You ain't black and you got some crazy shit in your family. What the fuck? Is that a known thing? Is that a statistical thing or something? And the stats will probably be lying to you too.
stuff. I don't want to get molested, yada yada. But that made more sense for my friend Nikki because she was.
This is coming from Grace, who claimed that at the age of 3, she was like, you know, I don't want to finish that sentence. At the age of 3, she said Grace said she was masturbating at the age of 3. And then her mom would smell her fingers. Okay.
Kind of like in the ghetto, in the hood. Lo lives in I'm pretty sure she lives in the suburbs of South Carolina. I don't think she was raised in the hood, so I don't really understand it, but her moralism comes from the mom 100%, just like your mom tried to do with you. Yeah, probably the religiosity too. Was the mom or dad black? For Nikki, her dad was black. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Here. This backup one right here.
Oh, Tyrone, you see it in mixed people in the suburbs? Really? It could be a way to try to act more black.
I don't know if
because I
Grace
guess
should
for
be
mixed
talking
people,
about
it's,
any
hard
other
to fit in.
women's
One way or the
looks. Other women's looks.
So, I guess for a mixed girl, you have to decide whether you're, going to be a white girl or a black girl. No, for Lo, I don't know. I have the feeling her mom is white. I have the strong sense that her mom is white, but I don't know. You're not understanding what I'm saying. Ruby and Lo used to have a big following, but Ruby did things to ruin it. On this collab, Lo would get what's left of Ruby's followers and all of the people who don't follow Ruby anymore but still love Lo. Oh, if she streamed it on her channel? Native says Lo has a very close relationship with her mom and her grandmother. They've both been
Too
on
white for the
streams.
blacks and too black for the whites. It is what it is. Whatever.
All right. That's a nice upgrade.
Tell how close they are. She is usually very feminine, but obviously not after 2 days of cleaning and just going to Dunkin'. No, Native. Her being feminine, it's not just the piercing and the hoodie and the no makeup. It's her whole affect. She's not vulnerable. One of the biggest sort of signs of femininity is being vulnerable. And that doesn't mean you have to be telling everybody everything like Ruby and trauma dumping, but it's just sort of being open, being receptive, being able to, not having a wall up. And she absolutely has a wall up. This woman is you can almost see a wall around her that's nobody's coming in here. She couldn't make that more clear. She's her whole affect is a distant sort of guy. And the makeup and stuff is secondary.
Is she wanting Lo to be more self-revealing? Is Grace envious?
Lo did mention once that her mother didn't hear her side, only her sister's. When I asked her about it, she refused to elaborate. Interesting. Okay, so yeah. So definitely not really connecting with the mom. I bet what Native QT said, he said that her mom and her grandma have been in her streams. I bet she feels like she should be close to them and has a superficially close relationship with them, but she obviously identifies more with her dad and masculine energy. It's obviously true. As do I. I identify more with masculine energy, but not to this level.
I know where it is.
You will never see, for better or for worse, you'll never see Lo get drunk and cry or talk about something or dance or sing or, it's just always this sort of vacant sort of yeah, bro, I like that tree. You know what I mean?
Wait, what? But we've seen Lo drink and dance and have fun. During the Ruby Lo meetup, they're doing what? What do you call the game? Twister. And they were drinking Twisted Teas, whatever, on the bed. What? We seen that. We saw them on a beach and stuff like that. What is Grace talking about?
Foot worship says I can clean your house.
She was seen as her dad's
Hey,
daughter,
Hurricane.
not her mom's. I wonder when you say her sister. Somebody in chat said her mom listened to her sister and not her. Is her sister her half sister or her full sister? Does her mom have kids with the stepdad? Ruby's attorney in chat. Looking forward to putting the Thorps behind bars. Also, does anyone want to purchase a bicycle?
That sounds a little weird because you keep saying you worship somebody. I don't know who you worship, but you need to be worshiping God, okay? Facts. All right. I have my cards. I think I'm ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Mr. Stinky Brew, you're right there. Grace is determined to find Lo's kryptonite. Yeah, she wants to find that, but I don't think she will. Lo doesn't give a shit what Grace has to say. And I think that's very... I think anyone who's been watching this would come away with that, right? Lo doesn't seem to really care what Grace has to say.
We're to set this box up there, but I'll grab 2 of these bags.
Grace, she's been drunk on stream before. Yeah, but I'm not saying everybody has to, like, have, like, a breakdown on stream. I enjoy doing them, but, like, have you ever seen a vulnerable moment from Lo? I haven't. Maybe when she was talking about her dad dying, she said she really loved him.
We don't have to just dump our trauma on stream. You don't have to do that. You don't have to make your streams be like a struggle session with your dad and bring up family drama. Like, that's your world because you decided it was a good idea to do that. At least your dad did. Went along with it. And you were a major player in it. Wow.
Him, like, in a sweet tone. That was the only time I've ever seen it.
How come you can't tell me what really triggers you, Lo?
Oh, okay. Interesting. I bet her older sister is also more feminine.
Make sure you lock this bitch up tight.
I have pathological demand avoidance.
She was drunk during Ruvalo talking to her simps. She was throwing out Chinese slurs. Oh, that's where the CHINK clip came from. Based.
Hold on, guys. I gotta set the shit down. I swear, I'm a girl, but I'm a man at the same time.
Bro, what did I say? What did I say? Listen.
Set the shit down. I swear, I'm a girl, but I'm a man at the same time. The shit.
Thorp analysis never.
Thorp analysis. She's dissing like a man. I was right. Well, we all see that. She's kind of more like a tomboy. Like, you get from Lo, you get on the surface is like feminine, but in the way she acts is very, I would say, more masculine, especially compared to like Ruby. You know, between Ruby and Lo, Lo's definitely the top. What do you guys say, huh? Who's on top, Lo or Ruby?
Fails.
That I be doing labor work for real. And if I fall down the stairs, guys, please don't screen record me.
Do not fall. It's dangerous to fall.
Called it. She doesn't understand how much pull she could have with dudes. Lo?
No, I think Lo does understand how much pull she would have with dudes. I don't think she cares. I don't think she wants that. I don't think Lo really wants to be objectified. You know, I don't get that from her.
I think Lo knows she's attractive, but I don't. My guess would be, I'm speculating, I don't think she wants to be vulnerable to a guy. So I think she knows she has sexual power, but I don't really think she uses it for good or for bad.
Yeah, it's a thing of weakness. Besides, guys are the enemy. They're the patriarchy. I mean, I get strong, like, very feminist, pro, very, very left-leaning. I get that energy. I get that energy from a Lo. I get that impression.
I think she's like, she has asexual vibes. Even to the point where she's sort of lesbianizing herself. Sometimes she dresses up, most of the time she looks like this. I don't know. But I think she knows she's good looking.
He probably hates the simps. Probably. All right. Cigarette number 3. Chain smoking today.
Day 3, I thought they weren't streaming. We're feasting on the crumbs, Tony. Remember when Ruby asked her to pose next to the statue, alienated from her body? Yeah. To be honest, Lo reminds me a lot of... Sorry to restart capture. She reminds me a lot of that friend Nikki, but also of me when I was like 13. It's a phase girls go through where they're hitting puberty and actually, they want to be sort of like some girls.
Mr. Stinky Brew, and I think Grace is going to say something about this. I think if anything, they want to create a way for Lo to collab with the Thorps just to piss off Ruby. I think that's the next plan of attack. But it's not going to work. Lo is not going to collab with the Thorps. There's nothing. There's no amount of money. I'll Octavius, whatever his name is, will be able to pay to get Lo to do that. And if I'm wrong, I'll do 5 shots in a row of unopened tequila, so that way you know it's real. But I'm not wrong on that. Lo is not going to be collabing with the Thorps. Right, Lo's not doing that.
Tomboy phase. They don't want to be seen sexually. They're like not comfortable with any
So
of
if
that
anything,
stuff.
what's going to happen is
And
they'll try
they just
to
sort of, like,
turn Lo into their next like locale person. But Lo's kind of like, even though she thinks the Earth is flat, which is kind of silly, obviously, there's not really a whole lot there. You know, she didn't really put her life online like that. Unless I'm wrong. I mean, you guys tell me. I mean, she doesn't seem to be putting her whole life out there.
This is my experience. Just like, I just want to make myself not interested
10
in
likes? Oh,
boys
yeah, we
right
can
now
do better than
because
10
I
likes.
don't know how to deal with this. It just seems like it's extended. But I don't really understand. I would like to actually talk to Lo. Like, what is her problem with men? Because she said she loved her dad. Her dad died. She says she has a good.
I tell you what, if we get the likes up to 30, I'll go discount on the THC soda offer. I do want to tap into one of those. I do want to try a THC soda. But we got to get 30 likes, and I'll do like. I'll do $10. $10 for the THC soda. That's what I'll do.
Good relationship with her stepdad, but it just seems
If
to me
we
like
get
she's
to 30
obviously,
likes.
by her
Get those
affect
likes
and her
up, guys.
appearance, kind of avoiding men, just not really participating. Seems to me. I could be wrong, but I've never heard of a boyfriend or anything like that. She lives with her mom and her stepdad. Oh, Junk says she used to be more slutty. Something made her religious. Tony says, I don't know, it always comes off like she was molested, honestly. See, that's what I was saying. I was saying, like...
Projection, 100%. Grace was molested, according to Grace's story. So she's seeing herself in Lo. Trying to, I think.
I know in black families, there can be some sexual craziness, and I knew another girl who was mixed, who did this, like, half lesbian, avoiding sexuality thing, and was, like, distant and non-effective.
King, you hearing this?
It seemed to me like she was just avoiding it, and it seemed to me like maybe that was because she wanted to avoid sexuality at home. Because I know, like, just the fact of the matter is there's a lot of molestation in black families with uncles and stuff like that. So I agree, it does come off like that, but I don't know. I mean, she's never said anything like that. I'm just saying that's the vibe.
Alright, guys. I'm, like, trying to hold you close because I'm not trying to, like, dox Ruby any more than she's already been doxed.
She lives with friends, not her parents, Grace. You know nothing. Oh, okay. Well, no, I'm mistaken. I thought when she invited Ruby and Ruby and Ava over, she was living with her parents, but she met them at an Airbnb because she didn't want to invite people to her parents' house. Am I wrong? I thought that was what it was.
So you either gonna have to...
Ghetto lesbianism is very common. Yeah, it's common, and it's like a prison kind of lesbianism. Like, it's
what?
not really lesbianism, if there even is such a thing. Shout out Milo.
What does Grace know of anything about black lesbians? What, black lesbians are like a prison lesbian? What? King, are you hearing this? This is crazy. And King, you're the only one that can make this happen. You're the only one that can make the THC soda happen. You're it. I'm sorry that Jeremy ruined the fun, the whole pay to play thing, whatever. You're not pay to play. But I want to tap into one of those sodas, man. I do.
I'm gonna turn that down. It's like a way to avoid the black male sexuality.
Wait a second.
Oh, she was house sitting for her parents when they were out of town. Ugh. I mean, what is the backstory on though? Like, is she going to college? Does she have a career? I don't really know anything about her. Do any of you guys know? Like,
Hey, chat, please give me more
Is she studying
low
something?
information
Is she trying to be something?
so I can roast her
Okay.
better.
All I've seen her do is smoke weed, play video games, and act like she doesn't care about anything.
Trash is gone. How do I look like this, hey guys? You guys think it's cute, but me personally, I do not walk out of the house like this. Hit that thing, Ruby. Ooh. BB, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let's go. Here you go, Roopster. You can have the phone back now.
Thank you for helping.
Grace Lo is a former drug dealer and slut. No cap.
Okay, where are they getting that from?
Okay. See,
Chat, you know anything about that? Do you know about Lo being a former drug dealer and a slut? How can one be a former slut? Are you always a slut once you're a slut? Lo acts like she doesn't want to be on stream. She probably doesn't. She doesn't want Mr. Deadman to cover her. Honestly, I don't know what to say about Lo. I would just have her on the screen, so I don't know what to say. There's some people in the chat that would like to see her face. She sounds fun. I know. She sounds like she would be a fun time. And I don't even mean in that way, chat. I mean, getting baked and talking about how the earth is flat could be a lot of fun.
I keep forgetting about this. Her whole show was about herself. Weird how you wouldn't at least know more. Okay, so yeah, I've heard this in chat a couple times that she used to be a slut. Okay. She was a slut.
Was.
And now she's like trying to stop being a slut. And
Trying to stop. She can't stop it though. She's
hoe.
addicted to it. I
really
can't
doesn't
stop
come off
being
like
a
a former
slut,
hoe.
guys.
I could see it, and just like the insistence on like dressing like a dude and not being sexual at all. Okay, so she's mixed. I'm pretty sure her mom's white. She does have tattoos. Early casual sexual behavior can lead to sexual alienation. Okay, but okay.
Wait, what was that, King? She was the doper man's ride or die, but she's scorned. And a bad bitch deep down. Yeah, okay, yeah, I could see that. Lo does look like someone that would be a bad bitch deep down. But there's a shell, you know, and you have to get through that shell. Her bad bitch energy is something you would know firsthand if you were allowed into her circle. She's addicted to meat. Damn. That's good, dude. You mean that? Like she's a full-on meat diet, carnivore diet. That's like the opposite of Ruby. And Lo looks better. What is that telling you right there? Meat diet 100% all the way. Right?
So her dad's black, her mom's white. I'm pretty sure. I mean, you can correct me, but I think her dad's black. Her dad died when she was 16. Maybe she had hoe phase when he died? Or maybe her dad was sort of a drug dealer type guy and she wanted to be like him, but she did it in a female way.
Maybe.
Not all sluts have tattoos, but all tatted hoes are sluts. It's hilarious. Nobody knows anything about her. Mom's white. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I had another mixed friend named Rose, who was like a gritty mixed friend. She had bulimia and anorexia and all that. And I knew her through my dad because my dad used to... So her dad was black, her mom was white. Her mom's sister was the wife of somebody who worked with my dad, the T's. So we knew the T's, and therefore we knew the J's because of the sisters. And the J's, my friend Rose
Open
J,
VC. Yeah, I could do that for a bit.
was a twin out of 8 kids that this black guy had with her mom. 8 or 9 kids, I think. But he was a crack addict. Like, he was crazy.
Shake it, baby.
My dad...
Low eyes, Grace eyes, dead man eyes, me eyes, the cat eyes, the dog.
There's a lot of eyes there. Hey, Gobbledygook, how's it going? That's $2. Do you want me to smoke a cig or no cig? I'll let you have an option. If you're one of the ones that are like, we want Dead Man to do better with his house, I think you get an option.
Dad told me a story, something like he was working at a school and he was smoking crack in the bathroom or something.
What?
And so Rose's mom moved in with her sister,
But
and she had all these mixed kids.
But I
and they were
do
living on
owe a
top of each other in,
cigarette
like,
to
3
someone
rooms.
else.
Audio's really low? People keep saying that. It's right in the middle. You should turn the volume up. Hold on, though. I'll turn it up. Okay, is it better now? Turn it up to 3 decibels higher. Testing. Okay, see if that works. Yeah, so Rose was like, I knew her when she was like 13 to 16 or something like that.
It's my funeral.
She was an interesting person. She really liked music and art, but she was like a cutter. I walked in on her painting with her own blood in her mom's bathroom once. It was pretty crazy. She was bulimic. She was anorexic. And she was also kind of lesbian-ish. Not really towards me, but she was kind of D-word-ish for a while. And then, but her dad didn't die. He was still in the...
To answer your question, what does Grace have against Ruby? Well, to answer this easily, ever since the first... No, I guess this... No, okay. Ever since the first time the Thorps met Ruby at her place, that from that moment, there was a falling out. All right? Ruby got pretty close to Grace during that whole interaction. And I think I'm going to say this here, was probably one of the only real simps, if you will, because I think Ruby was simping for Grace in a way, or Ben. I think Grace, I mean, she did say she finds Grace attractive, and she thinks, when I say she, I mean Ruby thinks Grace is a lesbian or has lesbian tendencies, might be bi, which I don't know where she sees that. Ruby is insane. Okay, she's crazy. That we know. But she thought Grace was a lesbian or has lesbian tendencies. She got pretty close to getting Grace out of Ben's clutches. She must have, because during that whole visit, Grace would make an appearance with a black eye, wearing a hat, trying to hide her face, because Ben wasn't so happy with the way things went down. When they just showed up? No, before that. Not the Force collab. Oh man, we gotta play some highlights, huh? We have to play some facts. Play some old clips. Yeah. We're gonna Naptown has a good compilation for it.
Picture. And then I stopped seeing her as much, and then she got a white boyfriend when she was 16 or 17. Started having sex with him. It was like they lived in a white trash part of town, and it was like dysfunctional or whatever. She liked Eminem, and I think she lived with him or something like that, or it was like a very intense relationship. And I don't know what she's doing now, but the reason I'm saying this is because I also know that mixed girls with black dads tend to have a hoe phase, is what I'm saying.
What?
I don't know if she ever like repented of it, like Lo is claiming to, but it does tend to happen, probably because you have a higher sex drive. But she also liked her dad. Her dad was fun. Her crackhead dad. Yeah, her dad. Yeah, her mom was Jewish, yeah. She liked her dad. I met her dad once. He let her like drive the car when she was like 13 or something on his lap. They had this big car, and she drove it back from the lake. And we were at the lake, and he would like push her into the water and stuff. He was a fun dad, but he was crazy, and he wasn't there most of the time. And it seemed to me like what he would do. It's just a side story, but so he's got his wife, I think they were married, his wife and his like 8 children, his brood, living in like 3 rooms of his wife's sister's house.
That's crazy.
Like the slave quarters, kind of. And it seemed to me like he would come back like once a year, impregnate the white woman, and just leave, which was kind of crazy, but it was like she was always pregnant. She always had more kids. It was a disaster. I mean, that was an especially dysfunctional family, but...
it sounds like one of my case moms. Hey, it sounds like my neighbor. Just
just like kids just everywhere. They were cute kids too, but like, why do you keep having sex with this guy and getting pregnant? Anyways, Killer Tony says, I dated a mixed coworker that looked more like she was mixed with Asian than black, but she was a huge hoe and didn't look like she would be one. Very trad. I don't know. I don't know if constantly getting impregnated by a crackhead is trad, but yeah, sort of. Something like that. Okay, so the stream is over. I find this low thing interesting. Should we do a deep dive? I'm trying to...
Yes. Let's dive in deeper. Let's do it.
Trying to figure out more about this girl.
Okay.
And what she's doing with Ruby. She has a white mom. Maybe Ruby is kind of like her mom. Although I doubt it. I don't know. I'm interested now. She had a hoe phase. It makes sense to me that maybe she had a hoe phase when her dad died, because that would make a lot of sense, right? So it's like her dad dies, her mom she doesn't really get along with, she looks for male validation in other ways, she gets burned from being a hoe, and then she's now doing this thing where she's a Christian girl to like overcome that. And so that's why she's doing charity work with Ruby. Deep dive into a girl who is just shallow as a teaspoon. She thinks Ruby represents her fun white auntie. I don't think
whatever.
So. I actually disagree. I think she sees Ruby as a charity case, and I think she thinks she should be doing charity cases for people because she was a bad person or something like that. So now she has to like repent and be like virtuous.
Interesting point. What do you think about that, guys? Think Lo sees Ruby as a charity case? But I think Lo actually sees Ruby as a friend. But at the same time, what kind of friend, right? A best friend? No. It seems like it's a good time for us to go back in time a little bit here to revisit one of the first, well, this is not the first time they met up. This is going to be the first time they saw Ruby's place. Look at this disaster of a...
Shake it, baby.
Just now noticing how crooked the Grace teeth are.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not very straight at all. They're both druggies. Of course they're friends. Ah, yeah. Birds of a feather flock together, they say, right? All right. You guys ready? Let's do it.
Oh yeah, it always pays to grab some extra packets of sugar. So you never know when you may have a guest. And then since I was an immature asshole, I gave his phone number out to a bunch of people. And I regret that.
You dogs James Franco?
I never got my coffee today, so.
Coffee?
Yes, you did. McDonald's coffee, remember?
You're about to have some nice
Really?
almond milk.
Yeah. Normal. Fun 20-something girl convo. Not so normal. Dad seething in living room. He's not seething.
Do y'all remember this moment? Yeah, the wacky amount of trash. For sure. Yeah. Extreme hoarders. Is she hoarding or is she just lazy?
Shake it, baby.
How the hell can Ruby live like that? FFS woman facepalming medium light skin tone.
Well, Plate of Wings, how else is she going to get new pets? This is how she gets... Honestly, she didn't have to go to the pet store to get Cinnamon. She could have just let the rodents come to her like she did that one mouse that was in her... that she found in her bathtub. You could see the... Yeah, you can see the dirt on her floor. You could smell it.
No, I'm just chill, yeah.
Are we gonna dye the hair today? Yes, we are.
I know, I'm like...
First, we're gonna do the court update, but I have...
I'm so excited.
It's pretty dirty, but it's not too bad. At $10, HKVP9 says, shout out to Ruby.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Ruby, did you know that there is a sign posted?
Well, we don't need any more fire trucks.
There's not a
They
third
shut down the
person.
street.
Wait,
and then they like
picture?
closed everything down. Yeah.
We got another super chat, by the way.
Ruby and Grace having a fun time together. Ben in the background sulking. Uh-oh. They were her brother's cats? So, like, her younger brother or the dead brother? Which one?
$1.49. Shout out to
you.
Grace. Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Get the super chats rolling. It was kind of bad.
Right.
And
But there's
they
no
shut
third.
down the block.
That happened.
I just said
Yeah, but
like,
tell me,
oh,
y'all-
I just saw the fire.
Can't get a word
we went
in.
outside and, like,
Have a good one, King.
It's not illegal to start a
I
fire
regret
accidentally.
telling that truth because now it's like, if I get sued, I have nothing.
No,
But then I was like, wait, I
it
will
comes
actually have money
under-
to be taken from me. So that would suck. Imagine if I just got sued for like, oh, you know.
I didn't own
And,
it
uh,
out, but I recorded.
We're gonna
actually,
clean
like,
A shout out, obviously, to Naptown for this cool edit. All right, it really captures the psychological element here, right?
together. We're gonna clean together.
And we're gonna clean together.
I'm going
today.
to use Ruby as a metaphor for my life, and in so
Beautiful.
cleaning up my life, I will use her life as an experiment to clean.
All right, let's talk about boundaries. What's your take? Grace, get the fuck out of here. Ruby.
Let's talk about boundaries. What's your take? Grace, get the fuck out of here. I like it, Ben. Great take on boundaries. Here's my boundary. Grace, get the fuck out. Okay. All right, that's good. That's good.
Would you say that you have daddy issues?
Probably to some extent, just because of my dad's instability with drugs. But it's just, he never left. My parents didn't divorce till I was 18. You know, it was just like he was on drugs. And
What's
not.
your view of men?
I love men. I have a very positive view of men. Probably more positive than most. I think
I
men are
agree.
in a state of crisis and loneliness and isolation. And I
Do
feel
you see yourself as a female as being needing a man?
and I would love to have a man in my life and have marriage, babies, and the whole normal.
How would you see that?
shebang.
Let's say you got to normal, right? What would you see the relationship being? Let's say you brought the ideal man here.
Mhm.
What do you think he would make of this situation? Wouldn't a guy say, well, it's been 34 years, you've been marriageable, let's say from 18 to 34, that's
I don't know.
how many
I had
years?
a couple, like,
16
long-term-
years?
I had a couple.
You've been on
long-term
the dating scene for
relationships.
16 years.
16 years, Ruby.
So
Where's your man? Where are your kids?
what?
You know, so here's the dating history.
I mean,
Yeah, this is a long
maybe
time
from
ago,
the outside,
Hurricane.
you don't realize this. You cast yourself as somewhat masculine or dominant. You're not really very much of either thing.
Do you think so?
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
I-
Wait, is
I
she
think
crying
it's
right now?
probably-
Wait, is Grace crying right now? Right now? I know we're like back in time. Hold on.
It's obviously true.
She's not crying.
As do I.
Is she crying?
She was set like she was.
If Lalo had
I don't know,
moved a
20
little
feet
bit, she
away.
would've gone through the glass.
Yeah, and launched herself at Lalo. Like the force was it genuinely.
Oh, they're playing this
I
clip.
was like,
We're all
Jesus,
revisiting the past, huh?
crazy.
Anyway.
Effective on myself. I mean,
Females? Yeah, right, because you're
Methadone
getting-
dries
I was
up the
very
eggs.
social in my 20s,
Hmm.
you know, so I got
So you're being
a ton
affirmed.
of like affirmations. A
that
lot of
you're,
people
like,
liking me and wanting,
cool
you know,
and
and
interesting. And...
yeah,
You
I felt
needed
like
other
on top
people
of
to
the
tell you
world
that?
and the little world that I was in. I felt like, you know.
But you needed other people to tell you that because your dad didn't tell you that, right? Me and Ruby really getting into it, and I think she feels like I'm a bad person. But I was telling her that if I'm a bad
Grace was running errands to get the food.
person, you're a worse person. Do you think you could actually form a bond? Like, you know what I mean? You've been single now
Well, this
for
the way that we're interacting reminds
too
me.
long. How long would you say she's been on? Well,
I
you
was-
started having sex when you were 15.
16, but the thing is,
16 to 34, though, that's
Yeah.
18 years.
Wait, she started having sex when she was 16? With who? Right? What? The kids her age? Nah, man. I said this before. Ruby to me comes off like she was probably molested when she was young. Ruby's Ben's methadone queen? Probably.
Shake it, baby.
Ruby is Ben's methadone queen.
Yeah.
yeah,
But maybe you don't have a vocation to marriage.
I don't know, maybe not.
But then what are you doing? You're in a state right now where you say like I wouldn't get pregnant for at least a year.
The goal, the ideal. Okay, so I'm 34. My ideal
No, I
would
mean,
to
like,
be pregnant at like
physiologically.
36.
You're saying
it's late.
physiologically, like
Yes, it's totally. I put.
I don't know
odds at,
when
like 10%. It's like
10% that you'll ever have a kid.
yeah, I would put my odds at like 10-15%.
Yeah.
Of the chances that I'll get off.
Well, how long do you have?
Find someone.
When
and
do
then
when
I
do the
have to
eggs
find a
dry up?
perfect-
Can
That's why I'm
wait.
doing
We were
these
talking.
dating apps,
Wait,
because
hold
I'm
on. Wait.
at the finish line,
Do you
and I'm
think?
like, all right, let's try one.
And look at this. Let's understand this perspective. It's Ben Thorpe that's lecturing Ruby about how she's not going to get married. What's she doing with her life? You know, she's not married. She doesn't have any kids. She's not doing anything. This is Ben Thorpe, a guy who's ran businesses down to the ground. A guy who has a broken marriage, a broken home, a guy who burned it down for YouTube. I mean, is what he's saying true? Yeah, sure, fine, yeah. But it's like, come on. Are you really the guy to be giving her that lecture?
Just throw everything at it.
The last thing you need is a massive life change.
I know. I agree.
And any guy who would want to do that with you would be out of his mind.
Yep.
Because you don't have enough time.
So I'm gonna have to find someone who's equal to me or slightly worse and as reckless and wants to just do it anyway.
But what I'm saying is like, why don't you just forget the whole marriage reproduction thing?
And she has a soulmate out there, and she refuses to see it. She's been in his dreams. Matt. That's right, stalker Matt.
And just say like,
Well, because I would like to
I'm
date
a
anyway.
single person.
I was single for 5 years. It was great. Over it. Lonely. I'd rather date someone. I liked dating my ex. It was fun. It was nice to have.
Well, you're
someone.
like what I'm saying is you're more or less like a gay guy in a sense. Like
I don't think so, because then I actually.
you're not going to have a family.
I prefer like relationships, long-term relationships. I've.
Yeah, gay
found
guys can have
fulfillment in that.
long-term relationships, but it doesn't really matter. No one cares.
How long after your fiance went trans did you delve into hard drugs?
Ruby, can you explain to me something? I'm not trying to judge you. Like you can think I am, but like, how do you have casual sex with another human being who has a soul?
All right. Ben Thorpe right now is sounding like Dalmatian Dog. I think that's why Ruby got with Dalmatian Dog, because the way Dalmatian Dog argues, because dude, does this not sound like a question that Dalmatian Dog would ask?
Ruby, can you explain to me something? I'm not trying to judge you, but like you can think I am, but like, how do you have casual sex with another human being who has a soul?
How do you have casual sex with another human being that has a soul? Because they're a human being. Is it better if she does it with an animal? I don't what. And it looks like Ben's hands are on his crotch. There is he? Is he trying to feel himself right now?
It's not my norm, and I have to be drunk.
How can you do that at age 34?
Life Aquatics sucks,
I'm questioning everything.
Your most intimate part of yourself. This guy's most intimate part of
All right, do
yourself.
you
You're
understand
just
how
like
sometimes you feel horny and like
bored.
what the fuck gave up?
You're just
Remember when you
bored.
I'm just saying, I'm a woman. I have needs, and yes, I got horny and fucked a young guy. Now I'm trying to go for my.
I'm just curious. I'm not judging you. I mean, I really don't think you're in the sexual marketplace like at all, like in a way that anyone cares about, which is like reproductively. So like you're free to do whatever. You're like, it's like, do I care whether someone has sex in a nursing home? Like, have fun.
Hey, well, is he done? I don't see him on the street.
Wait, what?
I just want to be validated.
Where is the where's the
Because you're lying. You're
so
saying,
where's the truth? Tell me.
You're
Tell
saying
me
like,
the
I'm
truth. Tell me.
intellectually curious.
No, I'm saying
That's why I
I'm
sat on a
basically
23-year-old
sexually.
stick.
I was
A
sexually
man would
curious.
say like,
I was sexually curious
A
and
man would be
horny.
honest and say like, I just wanted validation that I banged a young girl.
No, I wanted to fuck someone, and it happened to be a very young person. My bad. Sorry.
I just wanted validation. It's fine.
I wanted to rub one out.
It was like research. Why do you have to like intellectualize it? Like, actually,
Because you're asking me in an intellectual way. I'm sorry. Did I have to floor them to show you what I did? Like, what do you want? Memo received. Never tell you guys anything. She's even like, you didn't ever again.
She's doing that in front of Ben. She's wanting Ben to get erect so she can show him. Am I wrong? Am I crazy thinking that? I think Ruby was going through those behaviors, really kind of illustrate, send signals Ben's way. Hey, if you can get erect, I will show you what casual sex looks like.
Ask, see, I'm like.
We're very annoying, Ruby. You haven't noticed that? We just show up at your house with basically no notice. It's like, hey, we're here.
I think it's slightly vampiric for an older person to try to suck the youth out of a younger person sexually with no interest in them whatsoever. To say it's interesting, then go fucking go. Let's go swipe on a 95-year-old. Okay. And because that'll be interesting too. Does dust come out? Can they even get it up?
We'll find out.
Why invest in that? Haven't all of your investments?
Have you ever heard of rubbing one out? Like
it's been 18 years of this like investment process.
This is what people do. It's called
nothing. So like, why continue investing? I'm done.
Why continue investing? It's not working for you. One could say the same thing about YouTube and streaming, right? Right? Yeah. Is it working for them? No.
I think we should both hang up our sexual habits.
I'm gonna update your Tinder. You guys shot out there.
I mean, 18 years of like being in the sexual marketplace and nothing to show for it.
Well, yeah, I had.
When you say like actually like why invest anymore? Why not?
What do you have to show for it?
You could argue that like if you were truly dating someone for the last 4 years, maybe. You're starting at 0 at age 34. You're done, Ruby. It's fine. Let me give you a news flash.
What's wrong with that?
Let me give you a news flash.
He wants my advice on the Tinder and
of a marital relationship.
Yeah, I got it.
You're not capable of a marital relationship.
What's
all these hours spent bouncing the dick? What's the point?
It wasn't.
How much
it was
validation
one
do you need? It's like
it was one.
Ruby doesn't.
I'm
really...
sorry. I won sex with one person named Ben. I'm sorry.
You did drugs for decades. You bounced on a bunch of people. Which one is just like meaningful with your life?
You did drugs from.
Oh, Ruby's contention is making her into Courtney.
Well, what other woman proxy would I be?
You're going to go from being a fentanyl addict to having children within 5 years? Mm-hmm. No.
Okay. All right. Well, was Ben right about that? Or you can go from being a fentanyl addict to having kids within 5 years. Still haven't had a kid yet, but I think Ruby's working on that. All streamers are the very same creature, more or less. There's degrees. Chat, what do you say? You think Ruby's gonna have a kid anytime soon?
Using kids
you
to
need something serious to do with your life, and dating is obviously not. You've done it for 18 years with 0 to show for it. Let's just call it. Let's just take the L and move on. If you're going on dates for the next 5 years, which you're going to be, it's going to get progressively more and more ludicrous. But what are you going to be telling? Like you're going to be on Tinder when you're like 53 years old, and I'm like, this one could be the one. Her mother was married and she had kids. Yeah. She tried something.
I know. Oh well. Thank you for this advice.
You never tried anything.
Thank you.
I'm not. I just don't think it's your call.
That's not true. She tried fentanyl. All right. She tried fentanyl.
Calling.
Me neither. That's why I'm giving it a 10% chance.
But what is your calling? Because
probably
if you
trying
keep wasting your time with this 10% chance. Hey, I'm just trying to help. It's cute.
You don't think I'm trying?
Oh, you're like a 34-year-old teenager.
I was a big fuck up. I'm trying to be a good person, turn my life around.
Turn your life around. There's nothing to turn around. And I think your psychotic things were just like basically like taking a break from taking a break.
Maybe.
I'm just saying to preserve yourself from becoming this like zany middle-aged lady with the wood necklace and like
that's inevitable. We've already established
frames. That's like, hey, I'm at the library.
That's already happening. We've already established that's my future.
Oh my God.
You already canceled out any opportunity that I could procreate, even though I do think I have a couple years.
I mean, you're saying a guy. Like, this is no offense to you, but a guy would say like, I think you're.
By the way, there is a clip, and I'll have to find it, of Ruby offering herself to Ben, saying, "Hey, put a baby in me." That is true. That did happen. It's in Grosley's documentary.
Terrific person, but a guy would say like, "Let's make babies with you."
Yes.
At this age.
Yes.
Someone who history. You're not really oriented. Look at your house. You're not even trying to keep the house.
Why are you dragging me?
It's more of this. She sat through this and understand this is happening at Ruby's house. Okay, Ruby's place. So, he's a guest in her home, and he's doing this. So for We're gonna play some more of this, but I think you're starting to see why there's like this beef between them. But it goes on.
If you take what I'm saying to you
She's got 3 years.
offensively,
Yeah, she's
then
got
I
3
don't-
years, and
I
I've
don't
got
hurt your
like.
feelings. I'm just saying, like,
You couldn't possibly.
what do you mean? You go feeling? You're offended by what? Are you offended by what I'm saying?
I find it interesting that you have such a mismatched perception in mine.
See, what I can offer.
and I think it's
people,
offensive that you feel so entitled to say such outrageous things.
See, I think you're
about it.
very hard to offend. Why not? Why not really try to like think about like how that could be?
Oh,
like,
she's not hard to
meaningful life?
offend.
No shit, I do that no matter what.
You have a meaningful life,
I am pondering how to have a more meaningful life.
but maybe your life has been like too like much about avoiding seriousness. I guess what I would question is like, are you feeling like the silliness is over now?
Yes.
Having kids is not.
And she tolerates this so much.
I just don't see it.
What you've been so pro me trying to get
Like if you
pregnant
invited
up
this
until just
asshole to your
fucking
house
now,
and this is
like,
what he
switch
says
up.
to you, you would throw him
Well,
out,
I
right?
think earlier.
I didn't know you very well.
That's fair enough, but I'm still gonna try to go for that 10%.
Wait, but Ruby,
I think you fried your like. I think you fried your like whatever was there, and maybe that's good because it's like it's over. Like it's your sexual history is not the history that then turns. You're just living in fantasy now. Same, I think, with your podcast
know a
about
lot
like
of people,
intellectual
like,
stuff.
actually-
I'm gonna say something.
Yeah.
Ruby, you don't want to clean up this apartment. You don't want.
Well,
to.
I have like various levels of functioning, but it is something I struggle with.
But you don't.
I mean, okay. But that's true, though. She doesn't want to do it. Otherwise, she would have done it, right? No, this was a long time ago. This is back in the day. All right? You weren't even born yet when this happened. I mean, you probably were on it. Anyway. Not everything Ben is saying here is not true, right?
Like you was, I mean, you're 34 years old. You don't. It would. You could do this in like 2 days. Have it like in banger shape, but you'd have to like figure out what to do with these cats because there's like a problem.
Yeah.
But like you don't want to do that.
That's
you
why I
want to
said
have a
that
nice
to you.
Yeah,
relationship.
it smells like cat piss everywhere. That's the problem. Having indoor cats in an apartment, yeah, no bueno.
Relationship with your brother and be like,
That's why I said the 2 years. 2 years is kind of a long time.
but you. Oh, so you're thinking in 2 years
Yeah.
you're gonna want to clean this up?
No, in 2 years is when I would want to have kids.
But what I'm saying is that it's like a metaphor for that kind of life.
Well, I figured I'd move into an apartment program with, and ideally, if the 10% works out,
You don't think you're gonna bring this there?
hopefully not.
Criticism is
I'm not
extremely
sure.
valuable. It's the most.
I don't think.
I mean, he's right. I mean, it's a thing of like Ruby's character, the lack of cleanliness. It's not really just laziness. It's more like the priority just isn't there. I don't think she even sees it as a mess. Are just it's clearly not important to her to clean it, right? It's kind of like the mess in my car.
Shake it, baby.
What happened to the cats? Did they die?
OPC Don came by. He dropped off the concrete gun and the axes and took the cats as payment. You like that?
Valuable commodity on Earth, and I'm
No one's ever on the internet told me that my eggs are
I'm
dirty.
a
I've
gold
never
mine.
heard that.
The most value. It is
No
the
one
most,
has ever told me that I wouldn't be a wife mother. Wow, thank you for the insight, man.
Ruby, he is not saying that to insult you at
It's
all.
the most valuable.
I promise you,
asset.
he's not saying that to insult you.
But that doesn't make it.
It's the most valuable asset.
He's
that
just
doesn't-
saying-
he's
he's
saying
trying to
literally
say-
me, you will not be a wife or mother. Even though I have a 10% chance of trying, why not try?
No, he's
According
just saying
to you, you have a
it seems
10%
it
chance.
seems like you yourself don't want to do
But
it.
you've
He's
set
just
it
trying to
up. What
point
I'm
that
saying
out
is
to
you've
you.
set this up as like what a woman should do. I think you've been too.
And now she's getting it from both angles. Now Grace is coming in.
Yeah, he's actually kind of being feminist. He's saying like,
but I'm verbalizing what I want
he's
to
saying
do.
is you're putting this pressure on yourself.
A
Like
woman is
within the
always
next
put on
few
earth to
years.
I think it ultimately
Yeah.
goes back to the fact that I went on a date with someone whose name was Ben, and I think Ben is jealous,
No,
which
a
is
woman,
fine.
If you
It's
look,
cute.
if you look in the mirror, you'll see that you were born to be receptive and nurturing. Okay, but that doesn't mean literally.
Yeah.
It can be spiritually too. So you need to find a man whose energy you can receive and turn into a beautiful creation. But if you're unable to do that, you're going to end up being a silly woman.
Yeah.
Ben would know because Ben is a silly man. I guess he's a silly man. I mean, he does have a family, but he's not really. I mean, Thanksgiving week, he spent it where? IRL in Chicago. Right? Yeah. There wasn't a Thanksgiving dinner with the family for a reason.
I burned the bridge. I got to. I'm sorry. That's when I start. That's like my bar talk.
Yikes. All right, well, we'll pack up. Keep the pizza. It's on us. Keep the beers too. Don't worry about it.
Nah, that's all right.
Sure, I do have to go get cigarettes. Don't worry, no bridges burned. Ben can never hurt me. Does not have the capacity. Do you guys want anything?
OPC said the same thing. No.
I'm so big,
And they're so gleeful about it. Is that Canadian Club whiskey? Is that even good? That looks bad. That looks cheap. That looks super cheap.
Driving reality to someone who can't handle that. This is projecting. Go on, you go.
I absolutely think that's fine. You can say that.
No.
These are great. Do you guys want anything?
Ben, Ruby, you're so whimsical. You're going to be a silly old woman. I like the lighting in your apartment. Compliment sandwich.
Very charming. So don't worry, I'm going to be pregnant. You can bet on it. Right now, Ben's betting 0. Okay, you're going to put 0 in it? Then I'll be pregnant in 2 years. How much do you want to bet? I'll be pregnant. Then you'll be in jail.
Wait.
Oh, wait. That's right. They took a bet on this. There's a bet that Ruby's going to get pregnant. I drink coconut rum. Yeah, it's super cheap. Okay. But you know what? I will judge. What? Because I'm not rich? Fuck you, Jim. Suck my dick, Jim. How about that? Nah, I'm just joking. But it does look nasty. I'd rather drink coconut rum than drink Canadian Club whiskey. I mean, that doesn't look good at all.
Then you'll be married and pregnant?
Yes. I will place a bet there.
You know, Ruby, this would be good. Like, if you take a walk and maybe you come back and we could like hash this out because I think it's okay for you to be experiencing what you're experiencing.
Ruby, I will pay you back for a Red Bull Zero Sugar.
0 sugar.
Yeah. Is that annoying to ask for something?
After
I just think
after your dad had went over all that.
That bet has 1 year left. Ruby won't get pregnant.
Play it on wings. Joke's gonna be on us, dude. She will. Watch. Dalmatian dog, they're still friends with benefits. She's gonna have a baby. Canadian whiskey is actually a similar price. But it still looks nasty. That was the point of all that. It looks nasty.
I think that it's a sensitive topic for women who are scared about not being able to have kids. And
I don't believe that she is scared about that.
You don't think so?
No.
It's just kind of awkward.
Absolutely.
Grace showed some humanity there. It's a little bit awkward, Dad. All right.
I know, Remy. I know you. I know you've been begging me for 2 years. I get it. But like, realistically, like I spend a lot of time thinking about essentially the divorce and the other legal stuff.
What do they call they call black people like super predators?
Predators.
Yeah, that was like Hillary Clinton.
I'm a super batterer.
Super batterer.
Okay, so Grace, you're obviously acting like a tweaker.
I'm not.
Did someone inject you with something?
I think I'm getting really stressed out about the legal stuff because I was thinking last night, my dad's last hearing, the date was moved to October 23rd. I'm just feeling bad for myself because it's going to be a week before I'm 22.
Damn.
And it
sucks.
I'm scared that I am going to be doing this until it's too late to go back. Maybe OPC was onto something by saying Grace hit the wall if she's terrified of being 22 in her current state.
Oh, wait. That's right. Grace is 22 here? I was going to say 35.
It is so young.
So
I think 22 is a little bit
Well, for
old
what
to
standard?
be in parental drama.
this is something that females do, I think, and like there's a certain way in which a female can say, like, come into my hell and rescue me from it. There's actually a Greek myth about that. Isn't it called Persephone or something like that?
That was when Hades stole her
And then
into his
she had-
hell.
Yeah, Hades stole her. If I remember this myth right, Hades had Persephone? Persephone? I'm not sure how you say the name. Someone went down to save her, but he was not supposed to look back, and he did, and it cursed. I don't remember. It's been a while. You guys remember any of that shit? I learned that stuff in college and like in humanities courses. Got fucking drunk, of course.
to be rescued, right? But the problem is when you go into something, it's a little bit like
I think he dragged her down and
since
then
you're familiar with addiction. So I think that's in a sense what's happened with me and Grace and her mother. And I think her mother sucked her into a certain hell. I would say that it seems like I've been sucked into this hell, and like now I'm stuck and I can't get out.
We're gonna skip ahead to the existential
Because
crisis.
Maybe in a
I'm angry that I don't have anything in my life, that I don't feel like there is pressure associated with it.
Yeah.
Like the family pressure. And I just don't know how to get out of it. I don't know how to get out of it.
So in this moment-
Because, of course, I love everyone in my family.
In this moment, Ruby and Grace are still very friendly, and Ruby's trying to work with Grace to try to get Grace, to do better. Watch.
I just want to be free.
Do you think he'll do it? You can type it. You can type it if that makes it like.
That's what's going on here. Is this just going to go on forever? This like kind of psychopath? Is this like what it is?
No, I want to talk about it. I
Oh,
want
okay.
to talk about it.
Yeah,
like,
we can-
I feel like crazy agitated. Like, I think I should calm down. I just feel agitated from.
Well, because this kind of like there's another legal wrinkle as opposed and on top of yesterday. So-
Yeah,
Okay. So,
yeah.
well, okay. So that's fairly easy to like wrap your brain around. I don't know.
I know, but it's just like what's our strategy? What's our strategy?
What strategy?
What is our strategy?
Yeah, like are we gonna delve into like the legal thing and like read that book about divorce and just like go all in? Like I'm up for that.
I think there's a separate issue that you're asking the question like, now that I'm 5 years into this plus, and I also am asking the same question, like, really, should we consider just like a different thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So I don't think that's a conversation you can have with me because it would be impossible for me to have a kind of neutrality. I've got skin in the game
Right.
one way or the other. So
Right.
even if you said like, I just think that would be a conversation you could have with Ruby, you could have with chat.
Yeah.
I don't see how, because this goes back to this thing of like, it's a variant of the question of like, am I abusive towards you? That's like talking to someone who you think may have hurt you about whether they hurt you. I don't see how.
Do you really think it's like that? Because I'm saying like for you, like do you want to keep doing this too?
Doing what?
Like the same way, like our lives are like 24/7, like legal talk and thinking.
So, but
I just-
since you're like tired, I don't know what's going on. You have to engage in something.
Okay.
So what's interesting about this conversation to me is that Grace here is talking about what? Wanting to possibly change things because it's not working, right? So expressing that, you see how Ben's reacting to it. Like Ben's like wanting it to keep on going.
Well, I kind of want to talk to Ruby, and I feel like if you're here, like it's gonna be hard.
All right, no problem.
So Grace asked to talk to Ruby without Ben present.
I don't think that my family has ever allowed me to be angry. And I think that I am feeling anger that I'm inclined to repress. I just think what's going on with the divorce is, let's just say, irresponsible. I guess overall, I'm just mad at the fact. I feel like this entire family is just like whatever. I can use online terms like burnt bridge, just like scorched earth, just like everything is like fuck you, don't talk to me, fuck you, don't talk to me, fuck you, don't talk to me, fuck you, don't talk to me. And I do think that my dad is like largely right about what happened in our family, but like I don't really want to do this for the rest of my fucking life. It's like it's too I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like how extreme everything has gotten. And
it will end. So there is an end.
I don't
that will
understand. Like
happen.
I can
it
talk
can't
about
go
this.
on.
I don't have a gag order on me. I just I can't ever see this ending because she wants a restraining order against him until all of my siblings are 18 and for him never to visit
And this was a year ago. This legal shit has been going on for years now.
them and for him to have no custody rights at all. He like wants her to, I don't know what he wants exactly. I don't know if he wants custody of the kids exactly, like complete custody, but like they're turning it into this thing where like he has no case without me. He has no case without me. But like the chat saying like it's not your task, like, that's not your job. But like okay, so what am I supposed to do? Like live with my dad and like watch him like he keeps saying like he keeps saying like I'm like that he's gonna like crumble, like that he's gonna like give up on it or whatever. And like just I'm just supposed to watch that. Like that doesn't even make sense.
That seems a little abusive in its own way. Sorry to use the A word, but like
no, you can say that. It's fine. Whatever you want to say.
That's just how I perceive to put that on someone else. Like he always talks about suicide. Like go kill it. He's kind of using a suicide threat too, saying like if you don't
Ruby,
do this or that, like I will just die.
it might be.
That feels a little. That's a whole.
It might just strike a nerve here.
And I don't know how to deal with that or what the answer is.
Like if we had like the hearing, like it's hard, you know, it's hard to go there and you don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if he's gonna go to jail. You don't know. There's nothing you can really do.
Do you want to like?
There's nothing I can really do.
Him?
I don't have the money to get him an attorney.
Well, there are like your mom has those attorneys. I can help you in finding them and just do what I can to.
He doesn't agree with any attorney.
But
one sec.
Is your dad driving away?
Are we back? Hello?
So you see that conversation there. Ruby, is this live? No. Now we're going back to the past because some people didn't know about this. It's good to revisit. No. This is back in the sea. Yeah, this is back in the day. It's back in the day. We're revisiting this because someone was asking, like, why do they hate each other? There's a script? No, this is not scripted. This stuff is like it is just happening. It's just that's all I could say, man. I don't think this stuff was scripted at all.
I don't know how to say this, but yes, my dad did leave. He like took off.
Is he like upset?
Yeah. He told me to fuck off. It's fine. I'm sorry. Okay, we may as well keep
like
it
a
on
hot
stream.
lesbian shot too, so don't like it's not really all about this. So it was just my tits looked huge and I had like angle.
He was just like, I get it. You need to do this or something. Like, go hang out with your friend.
Well, this is the thing. He asked for space, but it seems like it only happens maybe on negative terms like this, and then that leaves you feeling kind of panicked of like, wait, is this bye forever? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I'm overreacting.
Do you have an idea of why he was like particularly like upset? Or maybe things you were saying and that like I don't know.
I don't really fucking care, to be honest.
Yeah.
Go have your little tantrum.
Seriously.
So for context here, in case you haven't noticed, Ben left. Of course, Ben did leave, but like Ben was throwing a tantrum during that time. I remember this, watching this live, and this is one of the reasons why I say Ruby actually was like the closest one to getting Grace out of there, only because like Ruby got this sort of reaction. She had a moment where Grace was like trauma dumping on her, and it seemed like it was maybe something gonna happen, but of course no. Like she'll always go back to Ben and all that stuff.
You pick us up. Okay.
Oh.
Do you want to talk? Yeah.
I thought you were talking with Ruby.
I was, but you said you were driving off. It's not that I don't want to communicate with you.
It doesn't feel like a normal human reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, a year ago.
Do you want me to bring this in or what?
Yeah.
Chat, are you part of this?
You guys want to go somewhere else?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to stay at IKEA.
Oh, we don't want to be at IKEA.
I just don't think you're making a lot of sense. You're saying you left because I didn't communicate with you. But I asked you if I could talk to Ruby. And you said I should talk to Ruby. And I still think I should talk to Ruby because...
So I believe that we may have a problem here of like diagnosable autism. You can only talk to one person.
Well, that's not that.
That's fine.
It's
Okay, just
to
let
get
me
another
know that that's what
perspective.
it is.
Ben's
I don't think
super
it's
salty
autistic to
here.
want another perspective.
I'm not saying...
Notice how salty Ben is because Grace asked to talk to Ruby without him present. Hope you guys are taking notes.
I just think maybe... Okay, maybe I did it a little autistically. I just think I'm having a tough time and I can't really... I know I've said that a
then
lot.
Say whatever you want. I'm having a tough time. I need some space. I'd like to talk to Ruby. Drop me off here. I don't care.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, maybe we should negotiate. I don't
How are you
know.
the victim of me saying like, okay.
Because you
can
just
have
drove
space.
off. You
You're being
stranded me with Ruby. That's not fair to Ruby.
Stranded you.
I mean, I know we're not that far from her place, but like...
Well, then why was there a need
I-
for the
I-
dramatic
it's a
exit,
desert island
Ben?
in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
No,
I
it's...
agree. That makes sense.
It's not a desert island. It's just...
Yeah,
I
very
wasn't trying to be
controlling,
rude.
right?
I was just saying
If
that...
you drive someone off, they'll drive off.
It's almost like he's
saying, like, well, that's
abusive.
I'm familiar with that routine.
I'm just...
I know you have plenty of money and you have a place nearby.
Thank you, JJ.
I mean, what circumstance are you not a victim?
Okay, well, maybe I just... Okay. I just thought, like, talking...
I need diesel fuel. We're going to run out of fuel, and then we're all going to be victims of me.
All right.
All that's important is it's always like you're victims of me. But you're now like you're not having a conversation you're having because what?
I just...
Now you're a victim of not being stranded, right?
No, I
I
didn't
got
tell you
lost.
to get...
You said you're a victim of me getting lost. Now you're like recovered. I managed to swim back to the island, and now you're recovered. And now you like again you're gonna say, can I get lost? Okay, so maybe you just want to be in the RV, and I will be like walking.
No, I don't want that. I don't.
No,
I
Dad,
don't want
don't
that.
leave. He
I'm
does
just
this stuff
freezing
all
up
the
because
time.
I just like.
Yeah,
I
same
just think I'm
RV.
angry, and I just think like okay, okay, so I think that it doesn't make sense for us to be together when I'm angry because I just think.
Okay, so.
Because I just think I'm gonna take it
And
out.
a classic struggle session. It is either about this or about how your mom is the enemy and you should be doing more. The Mercedes, yeah, that's really a Dodge.
You, it's not fair to you. It's not a situation that makes sense.
You're not gonna take it on me. You're gonna take it out on Ruby, right? Isn't that how it works?
You're welcome to.
What?
I'm not gonna take it out on Ruby.
Okay, where are you gonna take it out?
I like it.
I'm just going to talk to her about the anger.
Yeah, I
Okay.
enjoy like
Am I impeding it? Now you're saying I'm an asshole. I'm impeding
No,
Perfect. It's like completely impossible.
I'm not saying
You're
you're
a victim
impeding
of
that conversation.
Now you're being kidnapped. Call the cops. I get this whole routine. This is crazy.
I think I'm just.
You didn't have to leave IKEA.
No, I didn't want to be there, but I just wanted to.
Stranded. It's ridiculous. Were you stranded, Ruby?
I said
Someone
that we could
stranded?
get an Uber. Here, they're asking me to not hold this except for what.
Oh, okay.
So what if I left you guys? I was going to come back, right? Or there's other ways to get around.
No, but
What can
think
I
you,
do to
like-
facilitate whatever it is you need to
like
do?
maybe an Uber.
Well,
Like I don't know why you're.
I think it's super easy to tell someone like in a non-rude way, like, can we just take a break from texting? I just want to talk to Ruby.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not what happened.
I thought that was what.
No.
And I thought you were fine with it until like.
I'm fine with this.
I just think that Ruby has offered me a space.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that continuing to do this with you, whether I'm the one
Well,
who's
you're
in the
doing
wrong,
it. I don't know what you're doing. What are you talking about?
Can we?
Ruby has
this
offered
doesn't-
her a
okay,
place
I
to
realize
go.
I made this into a negative.
She offered her place, and she's considered staying with Ruby for a little bit.
thing, but this doesn't have to be a bad thing. Ruby is willing to talk to me about this.
Hey, who stopped you?
Nobody. It's just that when you drove off, I just thought it was like I thought you were really mad, and that makes it hard for me to like. I just didn't know how to process it. I didn't know. I felt like I really fucked up, and I don't want to feel like I'm fucking up anymore. I just want to say like, okay, let's
Let's get some diesel, and then you can
Okay, no
drop me
matter
off.
what you do, I will never say that like I find that rude. That's what you need? That's not going to happen, and so like I don't care. I don't.
Okay,
think
you
it's
don't care.
about
Okay, so it's not about this. Okay, so
this. Social skills don't apply to me, right, bro? Like no, sorry.
no.
So I'm having a hard time. You've been having a hard time for years now. Like, here we go.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I have to now do the navigation too.
Oh,
Going to New York City. East, please. East.
Be right back.
East. Okay. East. Like I don't know what you want to do. You guys want to?
The cigarettes and coffee are running through me.
Like back to my house, being downtown.
Okay. Is that what you want to do, Grace, or is that abandoning you if you walk in there? I don't understand what's going on there.
No, I just okay.
Are you stranded everywhere you go?
No.
No. This is a parking lot, by the way.
It doesn't go out into the road. Okay. I'll just set it for Ruby's house. I'm not thinking clearly. I'm not thinking clearly.
You're clearly a victim of everything.
All right.
That's what's clear.
Grace's female smell.
Victimized behavior.
I
love it. That's what I told Kyle. I love everything about it.
This is my stuff somewhere.
I agree. This is my safe place. Please send me to jail now. I love it. Thank you. I am responsible for everything that's ever happened on planet Earth because I'm male. Bye-bye.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't think that I'm acting normally. I don't think that I'm acting like in a way that makes a ton of sense. I just don't know what to do because dropping me off at Ruby's just seems like that's just like okay, I think I just need to calm down. This isn't making sense what I'm doing. I don't know what to do.
About what?
I don't know what to do. I feel like I put us all in a very awkward situation now.
You said you wanted to talk with Ruby.
Yes, I did.
Okay. So, is that still true, or we don't want to do that now?
Yes, I want to talk to Ruby, but I don't
You
think.
don't want me to be there.
Yes, I think that would be.
Okay, so why? What are we doing here? Okay, so all right. So where do you want to talk to Ruby? And what location can I be in that you don't feel stranded?
Okay, I have the GPS set to her place, so we can just go there.
All right.
And then that's fine.
That's fine.
If she's okay with that.
Okay, that's fine.
Wouldn't that be better to maybe get just a little bit of space like that and just? I know
You're
that
telling me that you want to get some space.
Why don't you just do for like a few hours?
Okay, so, but I just left and you said I abandoned
I
you.
think it was the way
Stranded you like a fucking. All right, police station. Is that an option?
No.
Not yet.
No.
You should just go to the police station. What the hell? You need some space, right? I mean, you're a victim. Why don't you just go to the police station? I'm leaving. Okay.
Okay. No, Ruby,
Right,
that's fine. No,
right,
Ruby, it's fine. No, that makes sense.
I am angry. Okay, people. I am angry because this is crazy.
All right,
Please
just gonna
let
wait
me
for a
know
couple
how you're a
hours.
victim as soon as possible.
I'm sorry. This whole thing is a disaster. I have created a disaster. Well, here I am at the battered women's shelter. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
I think I just need to think about what makes sense for me and just like stop putting anything else in front of that.
That's all
I
you
just
can
think
do.
I'm just like I don't want to deal with the guilt anymore and the anger and
You
all
can't
of it.
control what they do.
And
It's
I am
their
angry.
divorce. You are a child to them. It's their divorce.
No, but they should listen to me.
Yeah,
They should
I
listen
agree.
to me.
I fucking agree.
I have the power to make them listen to me.
Yeah.
They haven't listened to me for all these years. And I have the power to make them listen to me.
Yeah.
And if they don't want to do this for our family, if either one of them don't want to do this for our family, then whichever one doesn't want to come to the table, I am going to make them pay. This is enough of this. It's enough of this from both of them. It's enough that we can all move on with our lives.
Mm-hmm.
We can all move on. I think they should both come to the table. I think they should both talk through somebody and end this for me.
Yes.
End this for me. And if they don't care about me, they both say they fucking care about me. Okay. Then I am asking for them to show that they care by doing this, by ending this.
Don't you say sorry like all the time? You really do not have to.
They both say they care about me. They both say they care about me. They both say they care about me. No, you're not allowed on the stream. No. No. You're not allowed on the stream. Get off the StreamYard. Get off the StreamYard. Get off the StreamYard. I need to talk to Ruby. I need to think about this by myself.
Sorry, but we'll reconvene and talk before.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. It's so stupid.
That's not a
Get off
mature-
the StreamYard. Get off the. I have to work through this. I have to work through this.
Ben, you do ask for the space, and I think you should respect if she wants it. And we will.
I can't
we'll
get him
all-
off the
we can
StreamYard.
talk.
I can't tell him to get off the StreamYard.
You can.
This sucks. This is so stupid. How long can you just sit there like a couple of fucking retards just staring and saying stupid things? I can't believe anyone. All of you people should hear yourselves. This is the worst. I think this is the worst stream ever made. It sucks so much.
It's hard to think about these things.
Look,
It's not about the
I don't
stream.
care.
This is
Throw
her
me in jail
life.
for the rest of your life. I don't care. Like, whatever. Go to the police. I don't give a shit.
I'm not
But, like,
saying
please,
go to the police.
This sucks so much.
You're
I
acting so
hate
feminine.
it. God,
woman.
I'm ashamed that you're my daughter. I thought actually,
cool
I
and
consider
bizarre.
you're just a fucking loser,
Ben,
all the
you're
way
acting
down to the
bizarre.
core. Just
Wait.
I never want to see you again. It sucks so much.
Fine, then go
feel
away.
So bad.
Go away.
Why would anyone want to see this crap?
Then go.
I'm
It's
going
hard.
to go to jail. It's better than this. I can't take it anymore.
That's insane. Better than you feel like you're being tortured because we're streaming.
Then don't watch it. Then don't watch it. You're not doing this. I'm gonna go to jail. No, none of the bullshit.
that's
None of the bullshit.
manipulative.
You're not gonna go to jail. You're not doing either of this stuff. You and Mom are gonna figure this out and end this in my life. That's what you two are gonna do. You can
Can I
come back
back
up. Yeah, go ahead.
Well,
You guys are
I mean, I just, as a streamer, if I was watching the stream, my advice to you would be to please do something else with your life. It's the worst.
Well, it seemed to like it. 192
It's
viewers.
been a year. It's been a year.
Okay,
Yes.
fine.
Ben, why do we have so many viewers
Congratulations.
then?
After 2
And
years
also, why the fuck
and
does that matter?
$500,000. Okay, yeah. Let's not see that negatively. It sucks, and there's no wonder it sucks. You suck. You
No, she
actually
doesn't.
deep down just are the worst. You suck.
You can complain all you want.
should
You can
just go get a
You can
job
complain.
at Taco Bell.
You can complain
I
all
totally
you can
agree.
complain. You can
I
complain.
totally made a mistake. You could just fucking sit there for hours.
You
I
can
feel like a
complain.
butt fuck.
You can complain all you want
I
about my
don't
streaming. I don't
care.
care. You are going to figure something out with Mom, and you're going to end this. You're going to end the divorce thing. It's
Yeah.
going to end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna figure it out, Ben. You're gonna figure out the divorce stuff. Grace is tired of this stuff. Tired of this crap. This was like a year ago, and they're still doing it. Wow.
Give her a call, Grace. Yeah, perfect. I'll give her
No,
a call.
not like
I'll
that.
get her on the horn.
Not like that.
I'll talk about the thing that I can't talk about. I got lots of options. It's me that's not communicative. Thanks a lot, you
I'm not
fucking
saying-
piece of-
You see what I'm saying? This is why some of you guys may not like Ruby, may not care for her. But if you're one of those, Grace needs help, Grace needs to be saved, Ruby made... I think she had the most... I think she had the best effort. But obviously it didn't work. And this explains a little bit more why why they hate each other.
Filth. Die.
God, you can go now leave.
That
it's
was
not
insane.
that you're not communicative. You are communicative with me. But I know you're listening. You're going to have to make some compromises with Mom. And she's going to have to make some compromises with you. And this is going to be out of my life. Both of you. It's going to be out of my life. I don't care if I have to stream 24/7. This is going to be out. Why did you remove me?
Sorry about that. A bunch of fucking static zebras would be better content. Like, I don't know how any of these people have not like pulled
200
the
viewers to
fucking
the-
every follicle of hair out of their scalps and
Oh,
taken it-
ECP. There's a lot of people who see Grace Thorp as like, I don't know, a Princess Peach, trapped in a castle, and you got to save her from Bowser. But I don't see it that way anymore. You know, she made her choice. She has had many chances.
spoon and remove both eyeballs. It's horrendous. It's so bad. It never gets anywhere. You're just like a couple of retards sitting there who have complaining all day about having to take a shit. And you sit on the toilet and you go like, actually, it's not coming out. It sucks. How? Why are you two alive? I don't understand it.
You're not really responding to what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is insane.
You can hate my stream.
Oh, I need to become more communicative. Thanks, Grace. Thanks for the tip. I need to communicate more. Thank you. Great advice. Thank you. You're right. I've been clammed up. I've been not wanting to talk. Oh, yeah. That's me.
not what I'm saying.
That's me. I went through fucking BDSM with that maniac psychopath just because she said, like, oh, maybe it'll calm me down. Oh, yeah, she's a great lady. And
I'm not saying she's a great lady.
She's terrific. She's not a criminal. She's terrific. You're right, babe. Love it. Go find another place to live. I want nothing to do with any of all of you for the rest of my life. Bye now. Enjoy sucking a dick on YouTube. Keep rocking it. Maybe you'll get 195 and like you made $20 in 5 hours. Oh, but I'm gonna go all night long. I'm a true nigga. Well, actually 6 hours. And then me and Roopster over here are gonna like make sure we take care of ourselves. Fuck you, die. Bye.
Oh, golly.
All right. You guys understanding this a little bit more? Press 1 if you watch this live. Okay? Press 2 if you're new to this. Okay?
No, I don't want to talk to you morons. I want to talk to this Melanie. Come on up, Melanie. Let's talk, right? You just gotta talk shit in chat, right? I'm polite to you. I like run circles around the fact that you're obviously like a total crazy. But let's go. Let's have this person up here, this lady, this woman, this female. Let's go. Let's talk there. Melanie, you want to just start talking shit? Let's go. Come on, bring that lady voice up here and those lady thoughts, okay? Because you ain't got no daddy issues that you're projecting. You're a real person who gives psychological advice.
Yeah, a lot of you guys saw this live. And there's some that this is kind of new to. It's good to revisit it. I'm glad I'm doing this.
So come on up, bro. I mean, lady. I mean, ma'am. Come on, let's go.
Here she is. Woohoo!
Yeah, no, just me and her. Okay, let's talk. What's your fucking issue here? You get it.
That you're demonstrating
okay, you
your
get it,
abusive
right?
tendencies
You get
in
it.
real time.
You get what's going on here. Okay, tell me about yourself a little bit. Let's introduce everyone. You.
Samuel Hollander says, yeah, she needs saving, but not from any of you idiots. Well, I mean, I think we are in agreement there. I wouldn't call us idiots, but yeah, okay, all right.
No, I've introduced myself already.
You have the PPP of a Furby. Okay. No.
And you
I
really
get
think
it.
how
I get
adults
it. You're
think.
special. You're different. No one
You
can
think
tell
you're
you
acting
to
like
shut
an
the
adult
fuck
right
up.
now?
I am
Yes or
telling
no?
you, shut
Yes
the
or
fuck
no?
up. I don't care if
Yes
you're
or
male,
no?
female,
Yes
furry,
or no?
human,
Do you think
whatever
you're
the fuck
acting
you
like
are. I
an
don't care.
adult
Shut your
right
fucking
now?
stupid mouth for a
Do
minute.
you think that
I
this
will
is adult
respond. All I'm
behavior?
asking is that
Do
I
you think you're
respond.
acting like a
I'm allowed
grown
to
man?
respond
Yes
to your
or no,
question.
Ben?
All right, Grace, I can't do it. This fucking person is useless.
didn't think you
My
could.
point is made. Get the fuck out of here. You cannot. You have zero social skills. That's why you're not sure if you're male or female, human or an animal, Furby, which is a machine, or even an animal. Okay, like you're the ultimate like personification of confusion.
He's arguing with some idiot, someone on Discord. I don't know who Melanie is. I just meant that like it's some person, whatever. Okay, using an avatar. Melani's probably a very nice person. I have no idea.
What's up, guys? We're live. We are live. The stream is going. Where are my microphones?
Oh, Ben is super happy. Why is he so happy? Why is he so happy right there? Is this the stream?
Or that's where the laptop's
Want me to
gonna
fill up that water? Yeah, but I'm gonna have the microphone.
Yeah, I can fill this.
You know, so the audio isn't so bad.
I know.
Just keep an eye because people literally run up into the
I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, yeah. Why don't we just move to the porch?
Yeah.
Do you think that makes sense?
It doesn't matter what I think.
Oh, I believe this is the part where it looked like Grace had a black eye.
Sense.
I thought it was Grace that was wearing the hat.
Okay.
You're not the owner of this cart?
Seem ridiculous. No. Yeah, I'm from the south.
Do you think anyone thinks you're the owner of that cart?
I actually am not sure because we did have a schizophrenic man who, was once at the homeless for a long time.
The owner of that cart is obviously a store.
Yes, I should probably do the right thing and just bring it back to Walgreens.
Is it a
Intellectual debates have been,
Walgreens cart?
I'm assuming because where else Renter has been like.
I don't know.
Yikes.
What does it say on it? Walgreens.
Yeah, it's Walgreens.
That would be an indication of the owner.
Maybe. I feel safer here in the corner.
Yeah.
What about that table concept? Because if you say it's going to rain, now
Got it right here.
it's even more likely to get wet.
Yeah. I'm gonna move the laptop down to this.
Well, why wouldn't you just set up the table and set it up on the table?
So Ruby, as you know, I was
Are you going to give Ruby a microphone?
so only 2 work at a time. So I'm gonna go back to
I
the.
project pretty. We could share.
I'm just gonna go back to the.
But this is about the time. Yeah. This is the time where Grace flips on Ruby, though. So watch this and really remember what we saw before this, okay? And you let me know if you see what I am seeing.
RV and get the Shure mic and just use one for her, or if you want to use it.
Or we could just share and like hold.
Is that crazy?
Oh, I'm down
I
for
think he
that.
just feels impatient, like he's. Well, but we're here
Just because I have a mic, you have a mic,
Why don't
and
you just do it? I don't know. You're going to consult me, but you don't care what I say. Like, it's like that.
Can you unlock it?
Don't you have keys?
I left them in there because I thought we were leaving it open. I didn't think it was a big deal.
I didn't say it was a big deal.
Why did you think I needed it?
I would say having the keys on you is a great idea. I think Rod Stewart's playing the Mohegan Sun tonight.
There we go.
Okay,
All
yeah,
3
she
of
is
us.
wearing the hat.
Oh, our hats are like almost matching.
Yeah. Yeah, do you want a baseball hat to complete the vibe?
Yeah, I can grab another hat.
He is not happy at all, dude. It's like someone farted.
Do you want me to? Here, let's just. We'll move
No,
this,
I have
and
some-
then
I have
I
some
can go
there.
upstairs and get a hat.
Ruby, can I like just pick up on our conversation that Ava referred to as a bridge burning?
Yes.
But without like on a different, like from a different point of view. Would that be offensive to you?
No.
Can you imagine smoking cigarettes for free? The only time I smoke is when someone pays. That's it.
Okay. So
Yeah, the Jaws hat,
would you
yeah.
say that your communication style is, would you like it to be more disciplined and less impulsive?
What's great about Naptown edits, even if you're not even watching but you're just listening, it's edited in such a way that like comedically it works. Like I'll just listen to a Naptown video because sometimes they're hours long, and like this one right here is like 3 hours long while playing some video game, and it's just it's funny. It's because they take out the dead air and he puts in like he splices it just right to where like it just sounds like it's just jokes, but it's not jokes.
It's good the way it is.
I kind of like we were talking about how instead of being layered, we just are forthcoming and have everything out there.
Yeah.
So we're similar like that.
It has a certain charm.
It does, but it's sometimes the charm can. You don't like it when.
See, there was a comma.
When the prawns
there
are
was a
facing
comma
you.
at the, when I finished what I was saying, it wasn't actually a period.
Oh.
There was a comma, then you went.
I'm
and
sorry,
then
I just
can
can't
finish
help
it.
but totally dominate every situation. I'm in.
Joe Shepatoni says, as I was saying, you having children would be a disaster.
Well, I'm just asking you. I'm not judging or suggesting anything. I was just wondering if
Yeah.
you could press a button and like instead of where there's a comma saying like I think I read that as a period and then jumping in,
Mhm.
if you would want to be the type of person who waits until the period and then talks,
Mhm.
or do you prefer it?
I
That's
try not to super interrupt people, but also the way I communicate a lot of times it's more fluid. It's like a female style communication. We're finishing each other's sentences.
It is, yeah. It's
And I
very-
feel like
it's
that
very
with you,
feminine.
Ben. I feel like we
Yes.
finish
Very
each other's
feminine.
sentences. So why this comma nonsense? Why this period nonsense? We already have one picture period, okay? We don't need two.
Sure, Mike, only Mike working? No. Wait.
I do steamroll sometimes. And it is something I'm trying to be cognizant of because I've watched interviews where I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, let interview. You know,
Right.
stop with the words.
Yeah.
I get it. I see it.
Well, how if you say like I would like to be more cognizant of it, that doesn't seem to be working. Is there somewhere we could like is there more that we could do than say like I would like to be cognizant of it? Because like how long have you been uncognizant of it for?
Hang on. I'd like to read this chat. Kelsey
How's the
Mansfield.
cognizentism
Kelsey Mansfield
project
says,
going?
Ruby, do everyone a favor and don't listen. Hold on, guys. This is really important.
You said I would like to become more cognizant of this.
He's still on that. He's still on that question. He's not like he's not gonna let that go.
Which means that you think there is something to be cognizant of. Do you agree?
I agree.
All right. So like what I'm saying is that if you want me to be your mouth pimp, because you're saying like, no, I'm my own mouth's keeper.
I want
And-
to learn discretion.
I'm saying I could have like a mini home for wayward mouths.
What?
I am very openly trying to be less wayward. So I actually, just by pointing out, that forces my mind to actually start becoming more cognizant of it. Instead of letting it happen, simply pointing it out, I do think is actually a teaching action in itself that I'm receiving.
One of the problems with wayward hoes in general is that they think they can become good women on their own. I don't think that usually works.
Ben knows his way around wayward hoes.
Oh my gosh, wait, look at me. You look so different without the eye makeup.
I know, I didn't do my makeup.
This is going to sound so shady, but you look better without the makeup.
Sometimes I do think I make myself look like a clown.
I don't think it looks like a clown. I just think like
no,
you
I
look
do-
totally different. You look younger without the makeup, like a lot younger. Doesn't she look way different without the eye makeup?
I like the eye makeup.
Yeah.
I mean, I
think
like it,
both looks look good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
You're a victim. No, I think you should be a mouth stable bottom bitch, and she's our new girl.
An MSBB.
Yeah, because I don't think you talk excessively. I don't think you have that problem.
I interrupt you all the time, don't I?
I don't really think you have a wayward mouth. You're just, what comes out of it is stupid.
Okay.
Sure.
That's true. Look, it's so like misty out.
A lot of it's really stupid.
It's just like mist.
It's my take on it. I think I have a lot more of a grasp of reason and social skills. I think both of you are high level
social skills.
See there, right there.
Yikes.
I would have said like right there.
But that
just
was
let
the
me
kind of
finish,
critical point. Like,
and
you
then
told
don't keep
on-
talking
you-
over me
everyone saw you spark out
while I
yesterday.
try to finish.
You sparked out like crazy yesterday. You told Grace to kill herself on stream. Everyone saw it.
Okay, so
I
we have a
said
point of
for her to die.
contention.
That's different.
I thought,
It is interesting the way that you're like you have different issues.
Yeah, in almost the exact opposite ways.
You are an extremely angry person who's proud.
Yes, I am.
And Ruby does not have that either of those problems. She's a friendly person.
What? A friendly person that will attack on sight.
Who I don't think a big problem is pride, because like I, somewhat boldly criticize your entire life, and you bristle a little, but I basically trashed your whole sort of life plan. And you were a little but I don't think you took it very hard.
well, yeah, because at the end of the
As
day,
basically
I can easily
delusional. I basically
disregard
said
or take any
your
info.
life
I'm
plan
sorry,
is
it's going to be
delusional.
impossible not to interrupt you when you filibuster.
I interrupted you that time.
So
I interrupted
it's
you.
true.
No,
Like, maybe just
no, I interrupted you. I was just finishing my thought.
I would like
So
to
let's do
interrupt
it.
less, but unless I have a paper to start writing.
No,
down,
you
I
didn't
won't
interrupt me that
you.
time. I interrupted you. I was finishing my thought. Tons of people on the internet especially black people, do these speeches that beg to be interrupted.
This must be why Ben doesn't have a lot of friends. Like, having a conversation with him like this in real life would be a nightmare, right?
Shut up is a social skill. Shut your fucking stupid, babbling mouth is something which is appropriate.
Wait, can I ask?
They're both, in a sense, saying, like,
Do you think you take criticism well?
do I take criticism well? Yeah.
Do you think it's rude that he says you interrupt a lot, like you too much?
I think
you
me
take that
and
as
Ben-
rude.
No, because me and Ben have a similar style of just kind of like saying everything, and I just view it as a part of my reality. I actually agree with him that is a true thing, and my ultimate goal and most interactions is reality deciphering, figuring out what's true.
So you're not offended if he says that?
No, not if he, no, not particularly.
Okay,
'Cause I agree.
I assumed you were offended, but just pretending you weren't.
No.
Okay, then that's good to know. I
Ruby
got
is-
worried
Ruby
that
is-
you would get offended
Ruby is
because I
fairly
could see
self-
somebody getting offended by that.
But everyone just take it at face value. I find it a simpler way to be. Yeah. And that's just my.
Ruby is fairly self-reflective, right? So, like, if you say, like, oh, you used to do drugs, she's Teflon to that, because she's will tell you that before you ask.
So about that coffee, I'd love that coffee. Okay, yeah, so I'll bring it out here.
Can I ask you a question, Ruby? Because do you think that I have trouble taking criticism?
Yes.
Really?
Actually, no. You do.
Yeah, let's get into it. Let's
Can you
do
give me
it.
an example of that?
I don't know. The coffee is just kicking in. So I can't think of an example, so I'm not really gonna stand on it. But I guess for some reason I have that perception of you. It seems like you get angry when people are critical of you, and you will tell them to
No
themselves
way.
and kind of get pretty brash.
Okay. So, do you think criticism can ever veer into just being insults?
No,
that
and
are
you were
insulting?
people are obsessed. Just being near you, I feel the hate that people point at you, guys. It's like criticism.
Well, let's go back to the point. You were
Drives
saying,
me nuts.
like, I don't know if you're abandoning that now. You're saying, like, I think that you are oversensitive to criticism, right? Because you say, like, well, you sometimes get angry and tell people off.
Yeah.
Okay. But that in and of itself does not mean you're oversensitive
So you're
to
rejecting
criticism,
my
right?
criticism that you're sensitive to criticism. You're free to agree or disagree with my perception.
You're not going
and
to
I
get to
think
this.
It's
Like these are two people that will play psycho word games. Like, yeah. So this is great.
a waste of time to always try to reality match and make sure everyone agrees on what just happened because it's impossible.
No, but I'm saying
You know what I mean?
you wouldn't say you perceive me as an
But,
angry person.
You're kind of aggro online, but we could say things are exaggerated.
So it was an
Aggro.
awkward situation.
Yeah.
So
I
I
need some
wasn't
coffee.
inclined. What I'm saying, you say I'm aggro, which means aggressive.
Online, I would say, but I also said online and
Good
towards Grace,
times.
not
Sad
ever
Ben
towards
gets so
me in
angry so
particular,
easily.
aside
Okay.
from the other night you were being a little, it seemed like you were trying to be offensive to me and it wasn't landing, which is fine. Everyone
I
saw
think
that
it actually really landed. That's why it was
I mean,
a little
it
tense.
perhaps landed in that I
Thank
found
you
it
for
to
the
be
2 pounds.
disrespectful and kind of like, wow, I thought we were cool, and you're just
Gracias. Thank you for the 2 pounds that Samuel Palanda. Gracias.
you're just kind of being a bitch.
Okay. So
And the internet
we're
saw
now
that
going to
too.
rehash that. That's fine.
No.
Well, you were saying like it was kind of insulting.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
You're
wasn't,
talking about anger and your social skills. That's an example, sure. Yeah.
But what I don't understand about criticism, this is my perception of criticism.
Also, your perception doesn't match with 99.99999% of humanity.
Okay. All right. But I want to hear Ben's perception of criticism. Samuel Palmer. All right.
Yeah, okay, but you could have said that to Jesus as he was dying on the cross. Like your thing isn't
I know
working,
you're Jesus
bro.
on the cross.
I would say, ever that's such a cheap thing. Okay, so like now we're getting personal, so fine.
Okay,
I'm
all right,
pissed.
What?
I don't want to be.
Wait, okay.
But now we're getting personal. We weren't personal before.
Wait, hang
But
on.
you are comparing yourself to Jesus. and I
No, that is not comparing oneself to Jesus. I'm
He's not
saying
comparing.
That's what his username says, though. I mean, YouTube changed it on me, so it says Samuel Palander 183. Hey, I will read what is literally on the teleprompter. Okay.
himself to Jesus.
someone
He's
that we
saying-
both agree. What you do is you keep moving
I am the Boyd's
on
Will
instead of
Ferrell
dealing
over
with
here.
the point.
Okay.
Okay.
And your idea is like, hey, I'm a hippie. Like, I don't really want to get into it. I don't have a problem getting into it. I don't have a problem with conflict. But you just keep moving on and saying like that resolves it when it doesn't. No problem.
Well, what is there to resolve?
Well, you feel like he was being a jerk to you that night.
Well, I don't know, any number of these topics could be resolved.
Do you, okay, so
you think he was being?
do you think? I do not think he meant to hurt your feelings at all. He wasn't trying to hurt your feelings.
Can you look at
Was
the
he
chat
being
and tell them
nice?
That you think your dad was acting normal the other day?
What do you mean?
I mean, so this is what the struggle session is for. To convince Ruby that what Ben was doing for like an hour straight in like at her apartment was normal and rational.
What do you mean by normal? I don't
But
think
saying
he was acting
something is
normal.
abnormal is
I don't think he was
not a,
acting
like,
normal. I don't
not
think
a
that
moral
like is what
problem.
normal
sitting
like
and
normally
someone's not
people
being
do.
like,
Hey, I see that you're going on these dates, and you probably should just opt out. I think you'd be great for our dating show. You should really just focus on that instead of being the zany woman with glasses as you pick up my bird. You know what you're doing, and it was funny content, but it was also rude, non-social skills, and everyone sees that. Yeah, you might be Jesus on the cross. Congrats, man. I don't think you are.
You're being rude now.
I'm being conflict, and you find that rude.
He was okay.
Just because someone, this is the difference between social skills
I'm just
and
surprised that
non-social
you don't
skills.
agree. It was so obviously weird.
Being
I don't think it
rude
was
in order to,
normal.
okay.
I
You
don't,
guys can.
I don't think it was like normal, like that's just an average night with somebody. But I do think that my
So
dad
it's not an average night. If I had company over and that guy wants to tell me all the mistakes, everything I'm doing wrong, I'll be like, dude, I invited you to my home. You're drinking my beer. And now you're telling me all this crap I don't need to hear? Get out of here.
I
Dad
think it was
has.
coming from a place of love.
I do. I really do.
Yeah.
I genuinely do.
Oh, okay.
I genuinely do. Okay,
Go
that's
back
fine.
on the
but I genuinely do
street.
because I've seen him
criticize other people and they take it hard, but he really does see something in them, and he tries to.
Showed up here today, and I said, "Come on in."
No, I'm.
So I don't know what needs to be resolved.
Well, I'm just saying. I think you think that he was trying to hurt your feelings.
Objectively, he was. I won't. I'm not going to move on.
That he was trying
Okay,
to
but
hurt
so
your
but
feelings.
you won't see how you shift from saying like that's my perception to like that definitely happened.
Yeah.
So now you're God. You're God, and you're right, and no one can argue against you. That's a power move, and I just don't think anyone.
This is why Ruby and Ben might actually be perfect together. Look at this.
Chet, was
the ability
do we
to
think
just
that Ben was,
say what.
Were you trying to hurt her feelings?
Everyone was.
I do
looking at
not
me like-
think you were trying to hurt her
Everyone was
feelings.
like shocked I didn't kick you out in that.
Jesus on the cross.
I think fair enough. I think it'd be better here. Once again, we're getting into this thing. I think it'd be better to have some other voices in here. I don't think that everyone, not that that really matters, but I do think that like the audience is split on that. I think a lot of people felt like
Yeah, I think
I was
people
telling you.
are angry.
Okay, but I can't even. But if I can't talk, then I mean, I'm gonna have to say like you take an L socially. If I can't speak.
I'll take it.
Let him talk. Come on.
And we'll just sit here and awkwardly leave at some point. I just like, you know, it's fine.
I just think this is a.
I just admit you're a big bitch and move on. It doesn't have to be that big of a deal.
Okay, but I have to do that.
But
no, I didn't need you to do that. But you guys want to like zoom in on it and fix it. I'm telling you, that's my perception. I'm just saying.
No, you're not. No, you're not
Yeah.
saying it's your perception.
Yeah, I think the chat would agree. Chat, press 1 if you think Ben and Ruby would make a perfect couple. Press 2 if not.
Perception. You're saying it's reality.
Well, I think that in the shared reality I have with most other people that you are exempt from for some reason.
No, there
I think
aren't
most people would
multiple
agree.
realities. We're not
And
doing
Grace, I think
multiple
you do
reality theory.
I genuinely do not think he was trying to hurt your feelings. I think that sometimes he gives. Look, I get uncomfortable with it. Sometimes he gives people criticisms that I know
But yeah.
they're going to take the wrong way, and I can see it happening.
By the way, shout out for that $2 before, £2. I know it's not really $2, it's £2, but I'll smoke a cig on that one. Last call for any of this special stuff here. I'll take a break in a little bit and do a stream later on as well at the Easy Mart. Yeah, I'll do the THC soda for $20 if you guys want to do that. Our gifted memberships, that would be a lot of fun. I have not had one of those things. I'm very I'm curious about how it would taste and all that.
And I'm uncomfortable. But do I think? Do I think he doesn't? Do I think he? I know, but do I think he was trying to hurt your feelings or like make you cry or make you upset? Absolutely not.
Well, I didn't cry.
He totally was, Grace.
Well, let me ask you this.
And everyone saw it.
Let me ask you. Let's shift to something a little less. I think.
It makes you look like you're sparking out and bizarre and.
Okay, but if I can't talk.
You can talk. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
wait. Like I get it. Your feelings were hurt. Here's another guy, Toxic Angel.
Okay. Toxic, what's good? Can't hear you, brother. Hello.
No, not the.
Wait, I might
all
be
you guys
connected
are
to
bitches. It doesn't have to
something
be
else.
a bridge just because there's a minor conflict. You guys are bitches, all of you. It's called walking out what we're doing. The bridge is not on fire. The porch is not on fire.
Boomer is here.
Oh, she's getting angry.
Boomer Brigade. Boomer, you're spurging now, Ruby. Ruby, calm down. Listen, you guys are doing pretty good. Given that there's no talk of Ben being some creep and Ruby's not acting like some scared fawn, you guys are having a difference of personalities, which is fine. You guys are doing.
Here's a basic problem that I have. Criticism, if it comes from a good place, is the most valuable thing that anyone can give to another person. And in society too. It's incredible. That's why we value people like Jesus Christ, social critics. They often take a shit storm and they're extremely valuable because they can right the whole ship by speaking the truth. And
So Ben's criticism of Ruby when he's at Ruby's place that was not asked about, right? That's like him. That's like Jesus criticizing, I guess, what the gamblers were doing, what the sinners were doing, what the Jews were doing. Okay, I know he was a Jew, but he would say, "Hey, what they're doing is not right. I came here to fulfill the law. Law's been fulfilled. We're gonna do things differently. Whatever." Well, not all that different. He compares himself to Jesus. Is Ben Jesus? Maybe I'm looking at this all wrong. Ben is Jesus Christ. Our Lord and Savior has come back. We just refuse to see it. That is so dumb. Lo would actually believe that.
Not giving a fuck about social acceptance. There are people who criticize to be mean, right?
Sure.
To be spiteful or whatever.
Would you
I
admit,
didn't
though,
have
that
here's the
you're
problem.
you kind of
Here's
enjoy the
the
moment?
problem. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Here's the problem. What beef would I have had with Ruby that I went there? I was saying at a certain point
Watching the balls.
in someone's
Everyone
life,
sees it.
like I would say with OPC Don, at a certain point, if you're 50 years old and you're looking for e-girls, this is way more extreme example. If you're looking for e-girls in their 20s because you want to have kids.
Samuel Palmer says Ben is not Jesus. Well, Samuel Palmer, we're just refusing to see the truth. Ben has Jewish blood indeed. I mean, how would we know that he's not? I'm messing with you, Samuel. I'm messing. Okay.
You are wasting your time and energy, and you should recognize you're a bachelor at this point.
Some people do have
And-
kids in their mid to late 30s, and I'm not.
You should
banking on it.
consider what I'm saying is you
I'm not
someone
banking
who's
on it, so it's a 10% chance that I do go on dates on Friday
No,
nights.
I'm talking about OPC
I know
Don,
it's
though.
absolutely wild. I know, but it's always about me.
I think I was very gentle, and I was making sure several times, like to say, like it's just my thought.
I know you were really gentle.
Oh,
Very kind.
right
Okay,
now,
so
you're being
maybe
sarcastic.
for the sake of, hey guys, maybe for the sake of
I'm
the
sorry,
content.
we're not going to reality match in this, and we can either drop it or you can keep trying.
But saying we're not going to reality.
But Ben knows he's stirring the shit just to stir the shit. Look at that smile. He's a fucking instigator.
Match. It's just like hippie bullshit talk.
No, it's
like,
just accurate language. You are.
we're not going to reality
let it
match.
go.
Do you think that that's a meaningful statement?
Yeah, because you're mad that my perception doesn't match your perception.
I'm not mad. You are.
Wait, I think I can figure this out. Ruby, you say you're okay with criticism, right? You're okay with criticism.
Probably, but I mean, he was being a bitch the other day.
Okay. So your problem is not the criticism in itself, but the tone
and also,
or the way that
Wait a
he's
second.
allowing it. I'm just wondering.
Wait a second. Wait a
Okay,
second.
or
Wait a
the fact
second.
that
Wait a
you said
second.
it
Wait a
all.
second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a
Is it
second.
because
Wait a
I'm
second.
baking on
Wait a
having
second.
baby?
Wait a
What
second. Wait a second.
That's a joke.
Ruby, do you think that my motive?
So why does he need that?
Ruby, do you think my motive? This is the only other
Why?
possible. Was my motivation to hurt your feelings because I like hurting your
Do you think I
feelings?
need to know that? Do you think I don't know?
Dad,
Can I-
your mic is pointed into your chest.
You think I don't know my
Do you think
situation?
my motivation was to hurt your feelings
Yes.
because I like hurting your feelings?
No, but I think that you were upset that I
But
had
No, I think you wanted to hurt her feelings because Grace and Ruby were having all the fun and you were sitting in the corner not allowed to say anything.
a young viral man who happens to be named Ben. I think that I don't know. I can't think of any other reason why you'd be a bitch like that.
Okay,
So-
wait. But Dad, you're not hearing what she's saying. Dad,
Okay, so you
listen.
genuinely think that I'm envious of the 23-year-old
I guess I don't know. It
because
doesn't make sense, but
you had sex with him and not me?
I don't know, man.
No, what Ruby
It
is saying.
doesn't-
No,
it doesn't
wait,
make
Dad,
sense, but
wait, hold on.
You can offer me another.
What
explanation,
Ruby
okay.
is saying is that she doesn't. I think this is what you're saying. You don't mind if he thinks that, but for him to say that was unnecessary because it's rude.
Well, it's just.
Is that what you're
obvious.
saying?
I talk
Is that
about.
what you're saying?
I talk about it all the time. How I have maybe a 10% chance of starting a family in the next couple years, and I'm gonna try for it. We talk about that all the time. So why?
So you're saying you found it offensive that he harped on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I had
because
a- I had a
you're
priest-
already self-critical about it.
Well,
Like
so
you're
yeah,
you're,
I'm
you're
so open-
self-reflective
I'm
that
so open about
you're
it,
not
that it was
saying
only for to be cruel, and everyone saw
Well,
it. You guys live in
look,
your own little world, and I know you
here-
reality match, but it's
here-
not matching with anyone else.
But so
Well,
you're saying
that's
he
not
did it to be
true, though.
cruel.
Hold on, can I ask you a
And
question?
I just
Ruby?
disagree with
Even
you on
your
that.
own fans don't agree.
That's
It's
okay.
a
That's okay.
softball one.
But
You think these are fans?
Can
I mean, they're
hold on.
fans.
But you just said you don't. You just said
Guys,
you just
the
said
peanut gallery has some
you just-
questions for you.
didn't think that it was to hurt your feelings, but you're saying now it was to be cruel,
Yeah.
which is fine. But so you do
No,
think
I
it was to
don't
be
think
cruel.
that it's necessarily cruel to tell someone that they have 10% chance. I say that all the time. He was just harping on it, and I was like, yeah.
Let me use an analogy. Can I just use an
what's the
example?
point? So I shouldn't go on the date tomorrow?
Can we? Can I
No,
just
I
use an
thought it was-
example?
I don't think
Then
that's
why
what he
did
was
you
saying.
harp on it for like an hour? It's bizarre.
Yeah,
It was
maybe,
like people were throwing it
maybe,
around. It was a joke.
maybe someone's energies are being put in a certain direction, and maybe they should shift that.
I think it was a very insightful conversation.
You
and,
can be sarcastic and rude, and tell me I'm rude. That's fine.
I just can't even. It's bizarre that you're being serious. It seems like you're being sarcastic.
I think we have a match.
He's not being sarcastic.
hold on.
I'm just saying.
He's just trying to say.
I'm just
he
saying
had a
I
similar
could have
experience where
felt
somebody
insulted.
told-
Wait, I'm just saying I could have felt insulted by the priest saying to me like maybe I don't have a vocation because I can't control
Do you
my
think
sex
I'm
drive.
insulted that I think I might
But
have a
if I-
family? I said there's a 90% chance I won't. So
I think you.
don't
I think
that-
it is a sensitive topic for you.
Not particularly, but it is sensitive when I allow people to show up at my fucking house and come into my
But now
home
you're
and be very welcome.
weaponizing the fact that
And then
you let us in.
bitch
Like,
me
give me a
out
break.
for hours.
I let you into my RV. I would never say like I let you into my RV. Who fucking cares? like a person has to say, what am I supposed to do? Like walk on eggshells around you because
What
I'm
we're
in
trying
your
to say is,
apartment?
what was the rude? Like, what? I think it's
over. I'm not doing a struggle session. I know that's your guys' thing, but I'm just not. So I'm not doing a struggle session. This is fucking gay.
Yeah, you guys don't need to do a struggle session. This is what I'm saying.
Guys,
Is
we
maybe there's a
agree
point
to
about
together. Everyone sees it. If you want to join me in reality, Grace, anytime. Show up. Keep punching her, by the way. That's a cute black guy the other day.
What?
What?
Well,
now you're lying?
She
Oh, she stormed off.
You know,
Did I miss the moment where she stormed off? Damn.
It's
I don't think we can continue this stream.
Yeah. All right. All right. That's it for now. See you guys later.
Was Ruby abused by the Thorps? Man, my phone's just going off like crazy. Everyone's messaging me. Oh, no. Ambulance was at my neighbor's house. Not good. I hope he's doing all right.
Well, we got kicked out of Ruby's porch. I think that Ruby acted poorly, and I think she was rude, and she offended me, and she's fine. It's fine if she disagrees with that, but I think she's been lying about how she really feels about me and my dad, and I think that came out that she's been lying about that.
The thing that happened with Ruby is, let me tell everybody, no big deal. It's no big deal. But lying as you walked off, we heard what you said, and that's what happens when you get upset. You start lying. Not a big deal, not a crime, but maybe you and others can reconsider the whole entire, assessment.
Well, Ruby, you were lying that like you
All
were
right.
okay with us. I think on some level you like us, but like you were lying about your interpretation of what was going on, and then when you got angry, you just threw out this accusation that is extremely offensive. Well, anyways, now Ruby is saying that my dad is going to go to jail because she's saying I was hiding from him, which I explained to her.
Ben's going to jail, and Grace, all is forgiven whenever you are ready. Yes, she was ducking on my porch with a black eye. I ended the stream because I saw that she had a black eye, but you could see at the end of the stream, it's so weird to lie about. It's on video. You're hiding on my porch. Yeah, that's the accusation Ruby was saying there. Did Grace have a black eye then?
Like, well, I think it's over. I'm not doing a struggle session. I know that's your guys' thing, but I'm just not. So I'm not doing a struggle session. This is fucking gay.
yeah, you guys don't need to do a struggle session. This is what I'm saying.
Guys,
Is
we
maybe there's a
agree
point
to
about
together. Everyone sees it. If you
I would like a zoomed in picture of her. It's hard to really tell from this angle here. But I will say, Grace acted very differently. There was probably some correction. Physical correction.
Whole entire.
And then which I explained to her I wasn't. I told her that I was on her porch one morning because we had a fight and I got dropped off and I was waiting for her to come out so I could talk to her. But whatever, she wants to go here. Like, it's really not that surprising, Ruby. I get it. It's the same thing OPC Dawn did. It's the same thing everybody did. Whatever, you want to break my trust like that, that's fine.
Wait a second. She's threatening you now?
She's threatening. I don't know what she's saying. She said, Ben's going to go to jail. And then Grace, you're welcome at my place. It's just like, okay, I get
So
it.
you're threatening to have me go to jail?
I don't know. She
Take
didn't
police
say.
action.
I don't know. Ruby says, you could walk out of that car, but you're weak, Grace. You won't wise up until he's behind bars, but I'm not calling cops, lol. I immediately told you I wasn't because I know you guys are scared of cops.
Thank you so much, Ruby. You're such a wonderful person. Fucking.
And then from this point onward, they'll be digging into Ruby very hard. And Ruby will likewise do the same. And that will fester and grow. and become eventually like the forced collaborations. And before that, it was like laughing at the dead brother, things like that. You know.
In cunt.
I left you guys are bitching on stream. I'm chilling. You're the one stuck in the RV. Okay. Rini says, I just love how everyone mocks and weaponizes Grace's perceived abuse and throws it in her face whenever she makes them angry. Really shows that they care about victims. Yeah, that is a good point, Rini.
That's right. Rini coming in. Perceived abuse. That's it's all perception, right? Like there isn't anything really going on.
That is a good point. And it makes it hard to trust people.
She walked away. You said she lied about something. What specifically? What were the words she used?
Sure. She said,
keep beating your daughter up, Ben, because I saw her with a black eye. You want to see the proof?
Yeah, we've seen the video of you kicking her. We've seen the video of you kicking her.
No, you want to see what she's talking about? That I was on her porch. I admitted I was on her porch after a fight. So this is what she says. And she didn't say anything about this at the time. Look at this. This is what she's saying is a black eye. She's sending pictures of this in the Discord. Like Grace.
Wait. I mean, there's some darkness under the eye, but a black eye. Have you guys seen a black eye? And it depends on the hit, of course. That's an odd place for the bruise. I mean, I would expect the bruising to be more like on the corner of the eye, like right here. But this is what she's talking about. It's hard to really tell. Like this could be shading. Like you get some darkness right here. But this is darker. It's not a very clear picture at all, right? I gotta say, if this was sent in as like evidence for like, let's say like a CPS case, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna have to see that myself. What? Like this picture looks like shit.
Photos that people are posting. There's more than one photo.
No, this is the picture. It's just this is what happens
when people
get in a disagreement. Wait, hang on. When people get in a disagreement with me, they throw something that they come up with things that I've been abused by to throw back in my face. And that was
Great. I've seen the video of him kicking it. I've seen the video of it.
Yeah, we've all seen that.
Yes.
You can't lie to me.
That's not what we're talking about.
Okay,
Did that give me a black eye?
That's abuse.
And there's clips been outright admitting he does physical correction. Okay? You know what that means.
Ruby, I think it's time to recharge your batteries. It's not making any sense.
Yeah, Ben, but you've reacted in ways of anger also.
Guys, wait, hold on, guys. We have breaking news from the Discord. There are more black eye photos. Let's see what we got here.
Black eyes.
All right, we got
mascara, is there?
my rosacea and blush. What the fuck?
That doesn't look like a black eye
guys,
either.
This is damning evidence. Yo. Thorp's felt
And you see stuff floating around like that, which is like, okay, that doesn't look like a black eye. That's just a shitty photo. I had a bloody nose and swollen cheek. Well, yeah, she did have that one.
I was like processing that it was weird that she was crouching, and then like I cut the stream because something felt weird, and I asked her about her eye, and she just denied that anything was there, and it was just very obvious. I don't know if you think she's like outsmarting.
Oh, we're still doing the black eye thing? Okay.
Handle the situation best I could, and to be helpful to her and to support her, because I really do like Grace.
See, like right here, I could say Ava looks like she has a black eye. From this, look at that darkness right there. The darkness here. You know? Now, I'm not saying Ben doesn't hit her or has never hit her. Okay? And I'm not saying Grace has never had any sort of injuries before. What I am saying is when you play like armchair detective, you're going to get it wrong at times. All right? Right? Sometimes you do it on purpose. just to see what happens.
Just to be clear.
You know, he like has these bizarro.
Yeah, wait, real quick.
freak outs.
Just to clarify, just to be clear about what you just said there. When you say it was obvious, you mean visually obvious? You could see it in person more than you could see the black eye. You say it was obvious.
Yeah.
You mean visual?
To be honest, this is even like this is just I have no idea. This is crazier than OPC's thing of like I'm gonna tell people I saw something. Like this is just like you're saying I had a black eye. Ruby, we were on stream 5 minutes later. This seems ridiculous to do, but look.
One day before the alleged black eye.
And the only other question is whether I should dye my eyebrows, bleach them blonde.
Okay, wait, hold on.
The only other question is whether I should dye.
This darkness right here under the eyelid, if you're going to say this is a black eye would also leave some damage in the eye itself, normally. This right here, and I'm not a Grace simp, I'm not a Ruby simp, I'm just going to tell you like I see it. This right here could easily be explained with just poor makeup. I don't see any redness in the eye, but this angle kind of sucks too. Not. It is kind of weird that it extends a bit and how like it kind of fades into lighter, like the kind of slightly dark hue. You see it, but it's not enough. Like this right here is like, oh, okay, no, I don't. Kind of reaching. I mean, Ruby kind of has the same thing with her eye. Look, it's kind of dark right here. Kind of mess up on the makeup, maybe. I don't. Doesn't look like a black eye. Like Grace even has like some like weird dark spots kind of right here. What is this? Not black eye stuff. Yeah. Ben beat up Grace and Ruby. That's right.
Dye my eyebrows, bleach them blonde, or I should dye my eyebrows, bleach them blonde to go with the hair, or keep them dark.
Oh, I kind of like dark contrast.
Hi, Dad.
Hey.
I can't hear anything.
Oh.
You can't hear anything?
Morning
So
of the
funny.
alleged black
Oh,
eye.
I don't know
Okay,
if it's
let's see it.
connected. Look who I just ran into.
Hi, I'm stalking you.
Hi. My dream came true.
I'm stalking you.
It's not any different. Like this is where you would see the difference.
I'm stalking you. My dream came true.
Because this is supposed to be before. And this is supposed to be after, right? One day before.
And dye
So
my
you
eyebrows, bleach them blonde.
You get the same darkness around the eye. The morning of the alleged black eye. It was
So
swelling.
funny.
Yeah. So it's bullshit.
Shake it, baby.
Grace used to be more African and pretty.
Well, so yeah. So this one was before the alleged hit, right?
Bleach them blonde, or I should dye my eyebrows, bleach them blonde.
You get a darkness around the eye that could be explained with makeup. In this case, it would be because this is like before.
Go with the hair, or keep them dark.
Thing.
Connected. Look who I just ran into.
Hi, I'm stalking you.
Hi. My dream came true.
It looks like it just looks about the same to me.
I'm starting to.
It looks about. If this was a fresh hit to the face, it would be darker than this. This looks like she has like her makeup from the day before still on. Hasn't wiped everything off.
My dream came true.
Was that also supposed to be before? No, that's the morning of. The afternoon of the alleged black eye. Let's see how if it looks any different.
I actually work with a very large church. I will message you later.
I just don't see it.
It's actually pretty well known. It's not really for a living. It's part of what I do for the church.
Exposed. Yeah, you've used StreamYard just now. Your microphone isn't working just because of the camera thing, so just use this.
I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, I'm just not seeing it. I just now. I mean, I just don't see it there.
This for while you're talking.
My microphone's not working.
One day after
What's
the
10%
lunch
of
black eye.
that? That's like 50 cents. 10% of $5. Yeah.
It's still there.
Here come the police.
It kind of, but it doesn't look any different. Like if it was a black eye, the swelling would have changed. Actually, first off, the date, like it doesn't look like a black eye. Is what I'm saying here. It doesn't. It's still the same. It's just the eye. It doesn't look injured.
All right.
2 days after.
Do you know about the pimp gang?
I
Do you know about the pimp gang?
I came on.
It's still the same look. Normally with a black eye, there would be some swelling. You're not getting any of that. Don't tell me you see swelling in this. If you see it, then maybe you're just looking to see it.
On here to tell you about the game. That was it.
No, I'm looking at
you
the
would have
side.
to be able to listen, and you would have to be able to follow instructions for that to happen. And this is why an interview is very important.
Wait a second.
And an interview does not take place online. So that's all I'm saying.
Wait a second. Let me ask you one question about pimping. You have to answer.
2 days after.
Tuesday, September 3rd, 9:02 p.m. I look like a battery victim because I thought I would be alternative.
She has some shading here. Could this be swelling? But she also has some shading here. Was she hitting both eyes or just one eye? I thought it was this eye right here, right? That's supposed to be the eye. A right hook to the left eye. Or right hook to the right eye, actually. My bad.
With my makeup today. Turns out that applying eyeshadow with this big of a brush when you have small little eyes like me is not a good look. So
You know, there's a guy named Leonard Lake. He was a serial killer.
Hey, there's King TL.
He had a series of rules.
second rule, I must never speak unless spoken to. Unless in bed, I must never look my master in the eye, but must keep my eyes downcast. I must never show my
That keeps him from
disrespect.
being- that keeps him from being uppity. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta
like stay in your place.
It's
Stay in your
easy.
place.
Stop engaging or stupid bullshit. I was over analyzing that the way I over analyzed the fake King booty hole picture. I'll be wrapping up in about like 20 minutes.
Real
Yeah.
with the bitches, and he had them locked in like steel.
Jody's still saying wrong eye. That's the eye she was talking about. The other eye is fine too. Jody D, you're messing with me now.
Containers. Nobody can hear nothing for miles.
Yeah.
That's what you say. Ain't nobody gonna hear your screams down here, bitch.
All right.
Do you think that if a man who's 6'8", who has the reach of a heavyweight,
See, that's what a black guy looks like. The bruising would look like that.
weight boxer,
That's it looks like, yep.
if hauled off and hit a woman with a face like Grace's with fair skin in the eye,
look like
that it would
that.
be a
Look like that.
question as to whether he'd hit her or not?
No
You don't
question.
know. There's no way. You look like maybe you can lift 50 pounds.
Ben, if my partner hit her in the eye, it would turn. If my partner hit her in the eye, it would turn black. She was not struck. Ruby's making this shit up. Ruby's fabricating shit.
This is the claim, guys. This is the claim. No. I'm just genuinely wondering if you guys have seen eye
Like,
shadow
why would you
before.
have to fabricate things?
Like,
We have.
Look at me, I got bags under my eyes. Why
Video
am I getting
of Ben.
Grace, did Ruby rage quit? Grace, did Ruby rage quit on us?
you rage quit IRL. Jacinda did the exact same thing. Jacinda told me to stand up for myself. Jacinda told me to be strong and independent. Jacinda told me, like, I don't like the way your dad treats you. And then guess what? When Jacinda was rude to me, and I said to her, like, I think you should calm down. Like, this, whatever, it was some TV thing. Like, hey, Jacinda, I don't like the way you're treating me. Oh, she went off. Go swallow more of your siblings. Go get used up like the cum rag you are. You're fucking disgusting. All the shit. I've been through this before. You think you're the first one. She did it. It tends to be.
And meanwhile, she is a prostitute.
Yeah. She's told me, like, I only have sex with men for money. Okay, but like.
No, I think Hook Air is trying to mess with me now, too. Okay? No, that was the eye. What are you guys talking about? Oh, my God. We're going to get stuck on this eye thing. This is the eye she's talking about. You're saying this is the eye? No, this is the eye. Even pointing at it. This is the eye. Not this one. And neither one of them has a black eye. So what does it fucking matter? The Discord picture, Ruby. Yeah, and that's the same side of the face. What are you talking about? This right here. Her right side. This would be her right side. And we're looking at that here. You guys aren't following. Neither eye is blackened. But it'll look like a black eye anyway.
Show my
That keeps him from
disrespect.
okay, that keeps him from being uppity. You know what I'm saying?
The reality is Ruby got it wrong. There was no black eye. Now, does Ben hit Grace? Well, yeah, that we know for sure.
Say, ain't nobody gonna hear your screams down here, bitch.
All right. Do you think that if a man who's 6'8", who has the reach of a heavyweight, super heavyweight boxer,
That's it looks like, yep.
if
The reach of the reach. I like you said the reach, not the strength, but the reach. Okay.
hauled off and hit
He is tall.
a woman with a face like Grace's with fair skin in the eye,
look like
that it would
that.
be a
Look like that.
question as to whether he'd hit her or not?
No
You don't
question.
have that. There's no way. You look like maybe you can lift 50 pounds.
Ben, if my partner hit her in the eye, it would turn. If my partner hit her in the eye, it would turn black. She was not struck. Ruby's making this shit up. Ruby's fabricating shit.
This is the claim, guys.
The queen of fabrication is fabricating. Imagine that. Wow.
This is the claim. No. I'm just genuinely wondering if you guys have seen eye
Like,
shadow
why would
before.
you have to fabricate things?
Like,
We have.
Look at me, I
We
got
have
bags under my eyes. Why am I
video
getting
of Ben.
Grace, did Ruby rage quit?
By the
Grace,
way,
did
if you
Ruby
guys are
rage
liking
quit
the
on us?
stream, smash that
Rage
like
quit
button if you will,
IRL.
please.
Jacinda did the exact same thing. Jacinda told me to stand up for myself. Jacinda told me to be strong and independent. Jacinda told me, like, I don't like the way your dad treats you. And then guess what? When Jacinda was rude to me, and I said to her, like, I think you should calm down. Like, this, whatever, it was some TV thing. Like, hey, Jacinda, I don't like the way you're treating me. Oh, she went off. Go swallow more of your
Yeah,
swallow more of your
go
siblings.
swallow
Go
more.
get used up like the cum rag you are. You're fucking disgusting. All the shit. All the shit. I've been through this before.
Yeah, she's the one who's afraid of Jacinda. That's funny how that works, huh?
You think you're the first one. She did it. It tends to be,
And meanwhile, she is a prostitute.
yeah. She's told me, like, I only have sex with men for money. Okay, but like, I've been through this rodeo before. I get it. I get what you're doing. You're not slick. You're a little less ghetto than Jacinda. What was the need to lie about my dad punching me and me having a black eye as she walks off? What
Well,
was the need to do that?
That's just silly. That's
But
silly.
it's not just silly though. It's bad. It's rude. It's crazy.
But look at her face. She's wearing a hat. It's slightly discolored. Black eye. No. No. What is this board in the back? Yeah, I remember this. I don't remember what this was supposed to be.
It's the internet, Grace. Unfortunately, it's fucking crazy.
Well, but the problem is there's a breach of trust in the sense that Grace trusted her when she came over, and she, in her mind, said, "I have power over you now because could sort of conjecture that like something happened based on the fact that you're not wearing makeup," which is only a crazy person could do. But so Grace can't like sort of she can't forget that that's what it is. She's looking for evidence to use to wreck her life if she puts her makeup on wrong or is tired.
My eyes
So
were
you
puffy
can't-
from crying. I admit that.
Yeah, and her eyes could be puffy from the cats. And now Ruby can use that to say, I can see that you've been beaten or whatever. And you can't undo that, which is why you shouldn't do things like that. But
No, I agree on that.
you can't just sort of like roll back time. And we have found that these things can't be repaired. And so her role now as an order is to probably be one of these people who has a hate channel.
Grace is relieved because she expects.
And that's exactly what happens. She has a hate channel. And yeah. So there you have it there. You get a little bit of the lore here of why the Thorps don't really care much for Ruby and why Ruby doesn't care much for the Thorps. This is where it really started. And of course, it's current day. Hey, Dancing on the Sun, how's it going, man? Ben is such a wormy guy, wormy loser. Yes, I would agree. I thought we had a pretty good stream. I'm going to wrap this up here. I really enjoy this. Is someone else streaming that we can raid? I'll wrap up for a bit. Take care of some things, and then stream later at the Easy Mart. I'll do that thing.
Put the camera here.
I'll do that a little bit later. But yeah, I thought this was pretty good. I had a good time streaming with you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Let me shout out everybody who is still active here in the chat. Arcade Pilot, Boyd Outlaws, Christmas Lore, or that's Virginia, Dancing on the Sun, Doug Garrison, ECP, Grimace Shake, Junk, Ray Sachs, South to West, W Pizdits, and Extreme Clips. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out in the chat. I definitely appreciate it. Grace live on Kick. Oh, she's live right now. Good job paying for views. That's right. Raid Boyd Outlaws. Okay. Well, hold on here. Let me get that up here. Dead man raid, huh? Okay. Anyway, y'all take it easy and have a good one.